I am enjoying Case of the Golden Idol, and I'm so excited for the sequel. But let me push our button so I can tell you that we are playing Case of the Golden Idol right now, and we are doing the DLC. The DLC, I'll walk you through this right now so I can keep you all on board. The DLC takes place before the first chapter of the Case of the Golden Idol. Here we have in chapter 1, Albert Cloudsley, paranoid, kills his expedition partner Oberon Geller, and takes from him the Golden Idol that Geller was promised in their accord. They're both members of the 7C Company, and they had drawn up this pact that whatever golden idols Geller would find, Geller could keep, and Cloudsley would take most of the money. Cloudsley kills Geller, takes the golden idol, and then that golden idol gets passed down through his family, essentially, and ends up with a very powerful and dangerous man. But before that, we're seeing the origins of the golden idol, and we found out about some folks like, seen here, Zubiri Kara, a young man who had his ear cut off in a card tournament. He was so good at cards, he played this game for the first time and he beat the best card player at it. And the best card player, this gentleman, took umbrage to that and cut off Zubiri's ear. It was wild. Oberon Geller. so. Can't think of anybody else named Oberon Twafo, but if you do, get back to me on that. Yeah, people in their greed, right? In Maple Story News, you have 2 new skills. Hell yeah, tell me about those, If. I would love to hear about it. So yeah, as you do, cutting people's ears off as you do. So Zubiri is a gentleman that we meet. Oberon saved his life. Oh, and we've seen him dead for some godforsaken reason. Oberon has saved Zubiri's life, which has earned Oberon quite the favor. We find out, via this delightful little storytelling element, that thanks to this event, when he saves his life at that gaming parlor, Zubiri tells Oberon Geller that there is this ritual he's going to be helping out with called the Ritual of Rebirth. And yesterday, not yesterday, but like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that, while we were solving what was going on at the Raja's palace, Zubiri's father and Zubiri came to this city, which is the Gamini Kingdom. They come to the Gamini Kingdom to help out the Lankans. Zubiri is a Lemurian. The Golden Idol is a Lemurian as well. But Zubiri is a Lemurian, and their people have all these mystical traditions that the Lankans also participate in. So they came to help out with this rite of rebirth. As depicted in this dome here. Position 1, please. We don't need to be zoomed in. Thank you. So, what's supposed to happen is whoever's going to inherit the throne in the Gamini Kingdom is supposed to take a test that proves their worth. Then they lay upon this altar, and then a great pendulum comes down and cleaves their soul from their body. Their soul goes up to the sun to pass a spiritual trial. Then it's sent back down to earth, back onto the altar, and they get up, and they're able to rightfully become the Raja. Whether they're, no matter what their gender is, they're supposed to pass this trial. There is a magic trick that's supposed to be done. Somebody is supposed to stay within this altar and pull this lever so that the pendulum doesn't actually cut this person open and kill them. It'll only cut their wooden apron open. But this magic trick went wrong, and sadly, the person who should be the rightful leader died. Therefore, her brother was supposed to become the leader. That didn't come through, though, because a life has been taken, a life needs to be exchanged. This is the way of the Lemurians, a life for a life. So just like how when Oberon Geller saves Zubiri's life, and thus owed him a debt and said, hey, let me give you this because you saved my life. Let me tell you that there's this cool ritual. Because a life was lost, a life needs to be given. So Zubiri's dad says, hey, Raja, let me tell you one of our secret magical things. There is a fountain of youth on this island, and I will send my son there with you so that you will believe me. And the Raja says, okay, that's fine. Chaos ensues, but we're now on the island that has this fountain of rebirth on it. And it actually is not a fountain, it seems. Instead, it is the golden idol, which we have been tracking throughout history, which, again, I say Cloudsley had, and then passed down through his family. But before it got to Cloudsley, it was pursued by Oberon Geller, and I bet this bastard gets it at the end of this. But we learn that these people live in this peaceful commune. They harvest these delicious peas and stuff. They participate in votes and stuff. They have representatives that represent the women, the men, the children, and the agriculture, and they cast votes on things that could improve the peace of the land. They also, we learned a little bit more about their history. They were banished from the Lemurian kingdom. They went to this island, and some creature lived in this tall tower and keeps coming out and sucking the life out of them. However, if someone puts this sentinel hat on, it could perhaps deflect the magic that this strange Lemurian vampire has that is sucking the life out of people. It didn't work, though, to my knowledge. So they sent someone up there to go cast the spell, say the incantation. Oh, I might be blocking it. Hold on. They sent an old man up there to go say the incantation. But in fact, it was really largely a sacrifice, as the person who's in the tower sucks the life out of this man here. So you love the rope on this guy. I know. It's kind of vicious. So there you have it. So far we've learned that on this island, there's some strange technology. In fact, you might even be able to see it from the zoomed out thing. This looks like it's the ruins, honestly, of a former city. This looks like an interstate, like highway. This looks like collapsed buildings. Looks like the Lemurians. Now, this is supposed to take place before like 17 something. But it looks like the Lemurians of the island live in these like ruins. Now, maybe they are making bridges and stuff out here, but there's some stuff that like it looks straight up like plastic. Like, you see this? This looks like molded plastic, like children's play place stuff. It's very strange. And there's also words appear and disappear, either with magic or technology, on this board. Very odd. So we're learning more about the folks here, what's going on, and where the golden idol fits into this. Now, that was me talking for like 10 minutes straight, so let me catch up. You've seen folks do a lot of stuff without thinking about what they're doing, and they can get seriously hurt. Of course, yeah, in that like mixed martial arts stuff where they have swords and things, you can really, really hurt somebody flailing around with a sword. Even if it's not going to slice them, the blunt force of it could be very painful. Drop out your dragon ears because you keep running into people who are better than you at stuff. Thought about working on yourself, but this way is easier. Yeah, just keep cutting their ears off, you know. You'd say stuff like Hema and even Buhurt is safer than it looks when it's done correctly and with the requisite consideration, yeah. But a lot of folks who are just grabbing swords aren't going to have that. This is like a jigsaw trap from the Saw movies. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, like tying somebody to a rope and being like, go get your life sucked out. All right. You have a final boss waiting to be slain. Good luck with that, Quantum. It's a sick Jumbotron, right? So the first skill you have in Maple Story is an upgraded version of your mobbing skill. You play as a Dark Knight, and they use spears. Your first skill lets you rapidly stab things with your spear, hitting 6 to 8 mobs at once. The other one summons an eye with spears around it, like a porcupine, and it shoots out an AoE effect. How cool. Yes, exactly. Like, if you hear them sucking my life out, pull me in, okay? So, man, according to local traditions, when the dweller endangers the community, the sentinel banishes the dweller to the tower until the next time. But, like, honestly, it doesn't seem to be working out that way. It looks like the, what I think is the dweller is using some sort of technology to communicate with these people using that, like, the writing appearing on the wall and is like, it's your turn, Vito. Come up to the tower to banish me. And, like, then just to sucking the life out of folks so he can live here. Now, that might be, I'm thinking maybe that's Oberon Geller, but the thing is, this has been happening for 320 years since they got banished. This commune has been doing this for a considerable amount of time. It's really quite curious to me. At first, I thought they were using the Golden Idol themselves to de-age themselves because this guy says, alright, if this is the result of the vote, I'll stop my experiments with the yams, but I believe I could get something tasty and new in a couple of generations. So that makes me think, like, this guy's thinking about the scope of generations. Has he lived for generations? Do people get aged and de-aged here? It feels like a Star Trek episode, honestly. Yeah, rule number 1, Quantum, do not swing a sharp thing around anyone else remotely near its range, right? Let people fight alone with sharp things. Hello, Will. Good to see you. Will, what's the last thing you bought for under $50 that you love and use often? Plant generations or people generations? Great question, Sade. I'm not sure. He doesn't specify, so. But it is the year 324. These folks have been living in this commune for 324 years since their banishment. They have 18 males, 25 females, and 12 children there. Are they aging and de-aging? I'm not sure. We're about to maybe find out in this next case. Oh, wait. We're actually on case number 2. What? Did I not solve it? Did I not solve it yet? Oh, I guess I went to case 1. Okay. The Lemurian Vampire Strikes. It's time for case number 2. Okay. Oh, a skeleton. A human skeleton. I wonder if that's the Raja. They got a crown on their head. There's a bunch of wicker baskets. There's a fish bone here. It's a half-eaten fish. That fish looks weird. Here's Zubiri again. Scary Thought, thank you for the 67 months. I appreciate that. What would you like to celebrate your resub? At 324 years with 14 dead guardians, that's one dying every 22 years or so. How much life do you think they're taking from the folks? Because it seemed like Vito did not have a lot of life left in him. He was already pretty old. Unless he was just a regular guy that was getting de-aged. Or re-aged. Oh, you bought some guitar strings. Love that. And that's been working out for you. You've been using that a lot. Excellent. It's not a good ratio of female to males. Yeah, that's quite a lot of gals on that island. A celebration from? Are you celebrating the 67 months? In what way? How would you like to celebrate? You let me know. What's something? Oh, what about? I'll open this question up to you all as well. What's the last thing you bought for under $50 that you love and use often? Gosh, there's so many things in my house that I am so grateful that I bought that are so cheap. That really make the difference. I can't say the deck furniture though. I'm really enjoying that except for when it's raining. But that was more than $50. Something I love and use often that's under $50. My dad got some cute cutting boards. And also, I've been using a lot of... My dad got us for Christmas a new set of silicone kitchen utensils, which has been great. They're very easy to clean. Under 50 has to be your wireless mini keyboard. Gotcha. Oh, I said it feels like a Star Trek episode. And you came and your first thought is the image of the older people sitting resembles this Voyager episode. Oh, yeah. How about that? Is this some sort of like Council of Elders or something? Tell me about this episode, to be fair. You have an adult sippy cup? That's awesome, Icy Rain. Good to see you, by the way. I don't think I said hello. A wireless phone charger stand. That's a cool idea. And you're a little brain fried right now, Scary Thought, but you think your couch blanket is your favorite thing. It was supposed to be $100 when you went to get it, and it was $40 after hidden discount. That's awesome. Love that. Ooh, don't you love saving money? It's even better when you save $60 on something. It's super comfy, feels cool, because my brain is fried today too. It's fried day. How about that? But that's great. I think a blanket. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. This was under $50, and I use it every day, and I love it. My new bedspread, my new duvet cover. Love it. Comfy. Listen. I don't know what's going on with my head. And Scary Thought, let me say for you. Let me get some 101 Ways to Praise Kids, so I can celebrate your resub. You bought a big Yeti cup. It keeps your water cold. Gotcha. I'm not big on water that's very cold, but I do like having water at hand. It's always good. Bedspreads, they can get costly, but this one's nice. It's got a great pattern. Hooray for you, Scary Thought. And also, you are a great example for others, and I appreciate you. Not a lot of people in the US use a duvet. You only learned about them since moving to UK. Everyone uses them. It might get, well, especially since you said you were from Texas, right? So it may not get cold enough to require a duvet in Texas. You know? This is impossible. The prince bolted the door from the inside after his last gift arrived. And Jayan and I stood guard the whole night in shifts. This is a stone spear. And a wooden cube consisting of 2 parts. Interesting. Underneath this bed, an overturned pot of honey and an overturned jug of fruit juice. So this Lemurian vampire has gotten into the room. The window is a simple opening in the wall. Okay, window and through. A rat is breathing and appears to be deeply asleep. I bet the rat drank the wine or the honey. Maybe he got knocked out with that. This is Jayan G. First, just minutes ago, we knocked on the door, and there was no response. Second, we became worried, so Zubiri and I forced it open. Third, the room was empty, but for the sentinel's skeleton. Finally, then you started arriving. Okay, Jayan is giving us sort of the lowdown on how this went. These are people, of course, from our previous DLC, Jayan G, Zubiri Kara. Zubiri is a Lemurian from the Lemurian Kingdom who crash-landed on this island of exiled Lemurians. Also, I should let you know that in about 40 seconds, the ad break starts. Jayan G is a Lankan from the Lankan Kingdom of Gamini. And he is here with his prince. And presumably the Raja of Gamini was supposed to make it as well, the High Ruler of Gamini. But he was trying to, get to the Fountain of Youth, but I don't know if he survived the trip. Oh yeah, we're deep into this game. I've already beat the main game, Will, and I beat the first DLC leg. Now we're on case 2 of the second DLC, and I love it. It's so good. Yeah, that could be it, Say 8. That could be it, because we've always used duvets and stuff in the winter. So, that photo you showed us was supposedly 3 people sitting there forever, which is a part of a test to save Kess. It was a great religion and science debate episode because Janeway is all science, but she has to go through some rituals. Interesting. How cool. It also, the idea of, people getting younger in Star Trek does happen, I think, in the original series, perhaps. And Will, you might know this too. Actually, this might be a Deep Space Nine. I don't know nothing about Star Trek. I just watched it once with my folks, and now I remember things out of order. But there is an episode that might be Voyager where there, because, okay, there is an original series thing with kids that rule a place, but that's not this. There is one where, like, I think people de-age in a cave? And so they're all children, but they're supposed to be older, and they're just, like, senile, but maybe they're aging in reverse or something. There's a Voyager where the aliens age in reverse. Yeah. So, like, everyone there is like, where's your mother? Where's your mother? And like, the kids don't know. And it's because, like, you know, their mothers have already passed because they're, you know, old or whatever. The episode is called Innocence. Gotcha. Next Generation had an episode where they get old, too. Yeah. Aging. Ooh. Alright, so that's Giant G. And Ziff, you were saying you don't really like the font in this one, yeah. The font in the main game is different from this. They're using this font to indicate these people are speaking a different language than English. We have been punished by the Tower Dweller. This is its revenge. It has turned our new sentinel to bones and escaped by its power of flight. There's a wooden club here and a wooden cube consisting of 2 parts. What the hell is that cube gonna be? Show known information? This is gonna be very multi-layered. As I ran here, I did not notice it fly away while you were forcing down the door. Could it still be here, or is it long gone? This is one part of a wooden cube. Poor boy, it does indeed seem that the Dweller does not look kindly on those who wish to confront it. Now we need another sentinel. So I'm thinking, if there's a crown on his head, that's so interesting. I think his name was Nisa, who was the prince of the Gamini Kingdom that we met in the first DLC. I'm wondering if he went to bed at night with a crown on his head, or so. Have I missed something? I was doing my morning meditation when I heard the noise. She's got a wooden cube consisting of 2 parts, part of a wooden cube, a necklace made of a few colorful beads, and a stone knife. Inside this is jars of honey. Inside this is jars of liquid, probably wine if I had to guess. Inside this is an empty sack. And inside this is big fish, a few fried fish. Interesting. Then they busted open the door. A large door has been forced open. Okay. Curious. Red Dwarf did that in a comedy way. In Backwards, people who knew they were going to have a hangover, for example, promised a great party the next day. I'm not quite sure I get it, to be fair. Promise a great party the next day. Oh, people knew that they were going to have a hangover, so they like, make sure you come over. Okay, we've got some regular fish in here. One looks like a piranha or something. So there's bitey fish in here and also some like kind of gummy fish. Hey, sister, look what I caught. This snapperfish hid a shiny in its mouth. I have a new playstone. The children on this island are playing with rubies and gems and rings and stuff, by the way. They're like useless on this island because they don't have any commerce, so they just play with emeralds and things. Should make sense later why Albert Cloudsley and Oberon Geller would come to this island and just take a bunch of jewels because they're, you know, colonist bastards, basically. So they live their life backwards, so they have the hangover first. And then the party where they get drunk. Okay, I gotcha now. Oh, it's a party where they get nerd. Or undrunk, of course. If you have a hangover, it means you'll have a party afterwards. I see. Very interesting. Okay, I get you now. Did you have a good sleep? I left before you woke to get the best fishing spot. This will tell us about the chronology of things. I'm sure. This is a dead snapperfish which has been gutted, which had a shiny ring inside it. I am well, brother. I hope Tissa learned his lesson and both will leave me alone now. Ooh, Tissa? Tissa was bugging this young lady? I'll kill him. He's probably already dead, honestly. Damn, they're doing a lot. This is great. But also, I see in this corner is a ship. It's very interesting. More ruins of, like, big buildings. So strange. Let's go to the tower first. There's that creep. Oh, I gotta get my journal, damn it. You were gonna say hope word doesn't get out about their rocks. Well, I know Albert Cloudsley wanted those rocks, and I know Oberon Geller wanted the statue, so. But who was the first person who was manipulating the golden idol? Who was like this original life sucker? And also, what is their current thing set to? I wrote down all these symbols in my journal because that's just my life now. Enjoy your lurk, I see rain. So, the symbol hook, s'mores, tea is reverse aging. I'm betting you. So he's using reverse aging on himself currently. And who do we have here? Tower Dweller cannot act from so far away. I have been staring at it all day and nothing has happened. We only need to beware if Tower Dweller moves. Then we should run to the village and warn the Sentinel. Uh-oh. So they think they understand the distance that it takes, but... Okay, wait. What does hook mean? Hook means increase. Increase, matter, time, or something. Strange. Yeah, exactly. So, would you start the party drunk and then get sober? That would be weird, Larry. Or just each day still do chronologically, it's just that it's preceded by the next day. I don't know. Would you, like, start dinner really full and then end it very hungry? That would suck, right? That's very strange. Alright, let's see what our gals are saying, what our folks are saying here. Are you not afraid looking at the Dweller all the time? What if it looks right back at you and steals your flesh? Do you think these ancient sentinel bones will protect us? The wooden cube can see two birds. What the hell is these wooden cubes about? Oh, I apparently didn't look at it enough here. Oh, I didn't take the word sentinel, my bad. These are burial urns, which I will need to put the order operations in, I'm pretty sure. Show my known information. Hey, bless these folks. The known information tells you the names of each person. But then we'll be able to be like, so-and-so found this person. Okay. That's nice. Show the gathered phrases. Wow, this is really getting intense, y'all. You return the food to its native forms? Oh no, but what if you have to poop? And then it's like you're unpooping. This sounds terrible. I don't like this idea. This is really bad. Okay, so that's where we're at the house. Then we did the water. So now it's time to look at things after? I'm not sure about the chronology of this. How's our Tower Dweller? Tower Dweller still has it set to reverse aging. These are burial urns. We still have... I should put myself here. Maybe up here. So there's no guards here now. And we have all the dead that remain. Oh, wait a minute. It's kind of weird that this one, like, it's a little catty corner. Also looks like it's, like, weirdly yellow. Like, yellow goop is coming out of it. Oh, man. Now, what in the holy hell is going on? What in God's name is going on here? Hello, Slow Cloud. Good to see you. What the technological marvel is happening? Do not try, Sentinel. I will peel your flesh until only bones are left. There's a button. There's like a trackpad. There's... I don't know if this is written in English or Lemurian, but there's like a massive, seemingly immovable stone door. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the numbers and stuff. Come on, dude. This is a facility? This is like in 17 whatever. They had Wacom tablets back then. Oh, okay. So in the first DLC case, it went from 0.1 to 0.2 to 0.3. This is starting off at 0.3 to 2 to 1. So that's a chronology. Potentially. This life is more worthy of a prince, and now I have some sweet honey to enjoy with this sweet juice. And tonight I will meet with you at last, my golden-haired beauty. Creep. This is a golden ring set. Oh, this is a golden ring set with a diamond. But when he dies, the ring is found outside in the water. Interesting. You're like, how does Skeleton get his stuff back? He got de-aged. Ooh. This game kind of reminds me of the TV show Lost. Now it does. It for sure does now with this weird tech set on this island. That traitor Tissa, he and Kula have been thick as thieves in all the last votes. Just this, and then one more basket of gifts to deliver to the Sentinel, and I am done. I hope that little gnat enjoys what I give him. Hee hee. Gifts to deliver from each guardian. Juice, honey, tasty fish, lots of eggs. We didn't see any eggs. Maybe the rat ate the eggs, I'm not sure. You don't like skeletons so they still have flesh? Well, do you mean like when the corpse is a corpse, or are we talking about like when it's when they're people or when they got stuff on their bones? I don't know. I love it. I'm obsessed with this game, Slow Cloud. It's so good. It's nuts. I love it. Yes, first he asked us to bring all the shiny playstones of children. That was weird. Now he's demanding fruit juice from me? He is a difficult sentinel to please. They may not have wine here on this island. And this is the deliberation hut, I believe. Red gourd, very bitter, cures stomach ache. Spotted gourd, seeds are good for insomnia if someone needs, or if someone needs to be sedated. The spotted gourd, huh? I see. Is he drinking out of a spotted gourd, perhaps? Yellow short gourd, flesh tastes bad, but seeds work well as a sweet spice for drinks. Interesting. I'm gonna be looking at these fruits later, I just know it. Oh, I'm loving it so much, Slow Cloud. Local fish of the Valley Lake. The red snapper, vicious flesh eater, will tear anything apart in minutes. Tasty. Green snapper, harmless, but tastes like dung. Interesting. This whole story is nuts, dude. Okay, there's several jars of honey here. He has all the riches. And big clay jugs filled with wine. Okay. The door is closed with a heavy latch. Let me see what's going on out here. There is something strange going on here, but I am sure these extra guarding duties are an overreaction. Nevertheless, we'll have to go along with it. Tomorrow we march to the tower, and the Dweller will scare your village no more. So they're planning on killing the Dweller. Damn, they would have a well, if the Dweller only knows the age-sucking spell, they could maybe get away with it. But if the Dweller knows combustion and literally every other spell that they have, then they might be screwed. So, yeah, he's got to be hungry if he's going to eat something that tastes like dung, right? He's like, bring me all your fish that taste like poop. That sounds like a bad idea. Do I have dreams about this game yet? No, not yet, surprisingly. Giant Gia says, she was wise to send you to report this. Find a partner, get 2 spears, and stand guard near the tower. If the Dweller or something in league with it can enter our village, we have to be aware. They all have these wooden cubes. I'm not sure what that's about. It happened last night. I was walking with Kulo, and suddenly we saw someone run down the stairs from the platform that leads to the tower. Could not see what it was, but they were carrying a sack with something. Good morning. Oh, good. Then tell Mongo to come to my hut for your eggs. I keep reading this from right to left instead of left to right. I think I should have read it from left to right. Sahila, I'm glad you finally agreed to cooperate. I understand you want to be concealed. Don't worry. I have done as you instructed. The En family name will not be tarnished. She wants to be concealed. She was also sick of Nisa. Maybe she killed him in some way? Good, tell Mumgo to come to my hut for your eggs. The basket will leave from here. Do you note that I will do this once tonight and never again? Dare not try, Sentinel. I will peel your flesh until only your bones are left. Interesting. So, the Lemurian knows, potentially, that something's up. Would the Lemurian leave the tower? Because the Lemurian lives here, in the tower. Would it go to the tower to write this? Dare not try, Sentinel. I will peel your flesh until only bones are left. This whole business is bonkers, dude. Is she the Nevermind? Who knows? I mean, she has a motive to kill Nisa. Is she cooperating with the Lemurian to get him out of her life? Because he sucks. Because he does suck. Here's the honey. Hey, the honey has a bunch of spiky seeds near it. Hold up now. Let me get out my cute little pink pen. The spotted gourd has them spiky seeds in it. Okay. Let me put my little bookmarker right here, so I can bookmark these spells. Okay. Honey was drugged using spotted gourd seeds in huts. Interesting. It's so hard. I bet. It must be really tough. And there's that bag there. Bag with patch on it. Over at Honey Hive. Okay, we're still gathering intel. This is very curious, though. Damn, could this be some sort of island where, like, has stuff been teleported here from the future or something? Or did the future happen and it's 1797 somewhere? Like 1797 just happens again. That the British Empire rises again somehow from nothing. Okay, the Lemurian is still at it again. Good old Lemurian. It's still set on the reverse aging spell. It's usually fine because you're done with puzzles. When you get an idea, you're like, ooh, this is a feeling, yeah. But everybody here is fully allowed to be like, I totally knew it. Actually, I want you all to do it so that I'm not, like, mad or whatever later. Okay, wait, I explored this part. Wait, can I not go to endpoint? Curious. Oh, I started off at green. Okay, I see. Then do not do it, beautiful Sahila. Follow your heart. No one can make you do something that goes against your nature. You do know how horrible it is when all the women in this village hate you. Kula invents new lies about me every day and I cannot take it anymore. But I found someone who has agreed to help me out and solve this problem once for all. What are you doing, Blondie? What's going on here? Could be Atlantis. I guess, yeah, Lost Civilization of Atlantis, and they had track pads and all that stuff. Maybe. Did I miss anything from here? There's nothing else to click on. Okay. Ah, they are gathered for the voting. I see. Mottos of the Guardians. Guardian of male. Protect the weak. Guardian of females. We listen, we plan, we organize. Guardian of agriculture. The diligent shall have full bellies. And Guardian of the children. Always preserve the ancient practice. It is year 324. Was it 324 before? There's one less male, I think. 17 males, 25 females, 12 children. I like that she has got this little scar on her foot. That's cool. Kill was something else with done with the honey. They're messing with the honey, Slow Cloud. And you're saying 1797 British Empire was waning. You may have heard they lost a big war around 1776, 1780-ish. I mean, it was waning a little bit. They had a lot more colonies than just America, though. Maybe they was mutated fish folks. Maybe it's Cthulhu. You never know. I have a bad feeling about this. What if this puts everyone in the village in danger, including the children? My heart says we should preserve our ancient practice. It has never let us down. Oh, they must be voting on whether it's good or not to go kill this Lemurian vampire. Yes, enough of this. We must strike and bring down the monster at last. Let us go to war with it. Is somebody informing the vampire? Because how does it know to say, like, enough of that, don't do it? Maybe, maybe that blonde gal's doing it. Wait. Also, is Nisa here? Hold on, wait. Is Nisa here? That's Jian G. Okay. Never mind, sorry. I thought Nisa was in two places at once, and that made me very confused. All right. This is a terrible idea. Violence is never the answer. No wonder Fearless was so keen on it. We have to forget this plan and return to our usual duties. You gave me your word. I have your promise. Cube half. I upheld my end of the bargain and voted against Mumgo in the last 3 meetings. I want her. Because they were saying that Nisa is voting against Mumgo. There's some damn drama. So much damn drama, dude. Are you sure you can pull this off, Tisa? If you are, let us try it. I am fluent in the secret language of Old Lemurian. The nature of the so-called dweller is clear to me. I will provide the noble Tisa with the right incantations to deal with it. My dude knows the incantations to kill the Lemurian. Interesting. The people moving the mouse is kind of slightly disturbing. It's okay for 15 seconds and then it kind of yucks you out, does it? Sorry. It hasn't yucked me out yet, but that's mostly because I'm like thinking about words. You like that I'm noticing and appreciate details? I love it so much, to be fair. This is a scrumptious buffet of many ideas and things. Is Nisa the person who was eating honey? Yes. Nisa was a skeleton wearing the crown, supposedly. And Nisa is also the guy who's like, glug, glug, glug. So glad I can have honey and wine. And soon I will be sleeping with the blonde lady, you know? He's not great. It's no wonder that his father wanted his sister to be the ruler and not Nisa. Yeah, you don't like Nisa. I don't like Nisa either. He didn't want to do work for the commune either. He was like, why would I do that? I'm a prince. Just give me all your gems, which the children were playing with. It's day 26 on this island. The council does not take me seriously. I cannot just go and bring down that thing in the tower. I need the community's support before I make changes here. Next day. It is day 27 on the island. Success. Tisa was very receptive to the idea of us destroying the dweller. His motivation may not be as noble as mine, but I must seize any opportunity. Let us hope we manage to convince the council tomorrow. And he has a hope cube as well. Alright, let's see what this stuff is. Oh, boy. In chronological order, which guardian planned to send what gifts? That might be easy to figure out. And let's read the whole plan. You don't like any of these folks with the exception of Zubiri? Yeah, Zubiri is like... He's got a good head on his shoulders for sure. He's got a good head on his shoulders and he kind of sees what's going on here. He also is like... He is a Lemurian. They are banished Lemurians. He's a Lemurian. He understands what's going on here. And he also, like, kind of knows the magical nature of things. So, he is the best person to stop this from happening. I just wonder who stopped Zubiri. It's probably Oberon. I bet Oberon kills Zubiri in the next thing. To take the idol. You don't really notice the animation in the foreground of your brain. It's just sort of like a crowd moving around. But yeah, if you, like, look straight at it, it can be a little weird. Alrighty, so our grand story we have to fill in for this chapter is someone wanted to take the something and so access the, I'm going to say, so-and-so's lodge using a something and killed this person who had been sedated with honey. Okay, so I think I can parse this. I think afterwards the murderer verbed to or in a something. I think jumped in the lake. Let's see. Hid in a lake. All right. So somebody wanted to something, and so accessed so-and-so's lodge using something and killed... I think Tisagamini has been killed. Who had been sedated. Crumbs, I just goofed that up. Who had been sedated with honey. We saw that honey had those weird seeds in it. Afterwards, the murder hid in a lake. The next morning, the villagers found the skeleton of the dead, Sentinel, or your guy, Zubiri, and became really afraid of the Tower Dweller, or became really... I think it's gotta be afraid. Oh, hold on. That speaks to the motive. That speaks to the motive. That speaks to the motive. I'm gonna keep saying those words out loud. So, reason why I think that speaks to the motive of things is these people are having a council vote to go against the Lemurian vampire in the tower, the dweller. It speaks to the motive. You know what? It does. I'm with you, Twafo, and I'm glad you said it. So everyone who voted no lost. He votes kill. She votes against. So she votes no. I think the two women vote don't, and all the men vote kill. Wait, there's one more thing it seems like I haven't picked up. Okay. Too long have we lived with fear in our lives. I am your new sentinel, and I say that the next time I am summoned to deal with the Tower Dweller, I will not just banish it, but crush it once and for all. Okay. One of these gals was seen talking at a different time to the blonde gal. Here we go. Sahila, I'm glad you've agreed to cooperate. I understand that you want to be concealed. Don't worry. I have done as you instructed. The Ian family name will not be tarnished. Tell Mongo to come to my hut for the eggs. The basket will be there, waiting there for him. Do you note that I will do this once tonight, never again? I think this gal... doesn't want to break the tradition, and thus the tradition might be important to them. So she like convinced this blonde gal who Tisa likes to give this guy these sedated honeys. Yeah, sorry about this eggplant, but you think it speaks to the motive, right? How does it speak to the motive? I'm just saying this chick's involved. These two ladies are conspiring in a weird way. Also, this is one half of that promise cube, and I know that they were talking about, like, I have your half of the cube in this thing. That's one half. Tissa has the other half. And she has the thing that says, you gave me your word. I have your promise cube half. I upheld my end of the bargain. I voted against Mom Go in the last 3 meetings. I want her, the blonde gal. So... Weeks before the murder, someone became indebted to someone else. Okay. And then hours before the murder, someone else became indebted to somebody else. Well, we did just see... So I know that Tisa is indebted... No. What's your name, sweetie? I forgot your name. What's your name? Kula Sterna is indebted to Tissa Gamini. Ad break is starting soon, by the way, folks. Just so you know, if you don't have Twitch Turbo or you're not subscribed, you might be seeing an ad. This lifetime of training with Mavis Bacon. You know what? I was always curious about those Mavis Bacon games. I don't know if Mavis Bacon was a real person or just like a made-up cool person that you could look up to that types. I'm Columbo. Oh my god. One more thing. You know, just one more thing. Hours before the murder, somebody becomes indebted to somebody else. Ooh, if I knew that blonde chick's name. I think it's Sahila Een. I think Kula becomes indebted to Sahila Een. Let's see. Kula Sterna. 4 things are wrong. And it's all this. Unless Sahila Een became indebted to somebody else. Unless, let's see. Nope, it's Sahila Een is correct. Okay. Okay, Sahila Een became indebted to someone else. Let's see. Mavis Bacon is an entirely fictional character created for marketing purposes, right? But she seems so trustworthy on that box, right? Who have you been sending letters to? Oh dear, this is heartbreaking. Hours before the murder. Let's see what's going on hours before the murder. Right here. Do you think I saw her over here? Tell Momgo to come to my hut for the eggs. I will do this tonight. Never again. So, Sahila Een becomes indebted. I thought it was to Kula Sterna. What? Maybe it's Tower Dweller? That would be nuts. It's not, though. It ain't Tisa Gamini. Is it Jayanji? Is it Fearless Mongo? No, and I know it's not Kula Sterna. We tried that already. She become indebted to Lavu? Lavu Mata, why? Interesting. Lavu Mata is a protector of the children. What is Lavu Mata doing around here? Hours before the murder, she becomes indebted to Lavu Mata. How? Where is Lavu right now? Because she's not talking to Lavu. Fascinating. Hate it when you do that. It even feels bad to type, but at least I know it's a joke. Hours before the murder, she becomes indebted to Lavu. But why? The traitor Tissa, he and Kula have been thick as thieves in the last boats. Just this, then one more basket of gifts to deliver to the Sentinel, and I am done. Oh, that little gnat enjoys what I gave him. The juice money's done. Tasty fish, lots of eggs. First, he demanded to bring us all the shiny playthings. He is a difficult Sentinel to please. Where is she? Where the hell is she? I'm kind of suspicious. Where is she? Why is she indebted to her? She's the guardian of the children, so why does she be indebted to her? What? To Lavu? Why does she indebted to Lavu? What does Lavu do for her? Let's see. So where is Lavu right now? Follow your heart. No one can make you do something that's against your nature. Do you know how horrible it is when all the women in the village hate you? Kula invents new lies about me every day and I cannot take it anymore. But I found someone who's agreed to help me and solve this problem once and for all. I guess that person is Lavu. So Lavu says, I have a bad feeling about this. What if this puts everyone in danger? We should preserve our practice that has never let us down. I am not sure how she becomes indebted to Lavu, but I'm glad I did that. So next step to solve. The night immediately before the murder, somebody manages to punish, steal, preserve, deliver, punish, steal, sedate. No, it is not easy. The blank of an ancient. Let me organize these. Ancient practice. Somebody managed to sabotage, maybe? Someone managed to steal the something of an eggs of an idol. In the meantime, what's something about you that surprises people when they first hear it? I think people are quite surprised to find out that I play video games for a living. Often when folks ask me what my job is, I'm like, let me tell you. And they're like, wow! They always have that look on their face like, you do that? Steal the votes of an ancient practice? Oh no. They took the bones! They took the bones! Everything is lined up perfectly right now. Tissa's not dead. That's not Tissa. That's not Tissa. That's not Tissa. They took some bones. Tissa's not dead. What the hell happened? Tissa's not dead. Because here we are in the day of. And then this has been disturbed. Holy cow. They stole some dead bones. Wow, the Sentinel. Okay. They swapped. Tissa's not dead yet? Damn. Then is Lavu killed? Is Sterna killed? Who gets killed here? Lavu's alive. Sorry, that's Lavu. The other one's Kula. That speaks to the motive, let me tell you. That definitely speaks to the motive. For sure. She still got her little promising. Oh, that's what indicates that Lavu made a promise, right? Lavu might have made a promise. Because here you can see that she has one half of her promise cube. And then when we look out the window, we can see that she has half of her promise cube. So, sister, look what I caught. Snapperfish hit a shiny in its mouth. Oh, he might still be dead though, because he's in the if he jumped into the lake, he might have got eaten up by the fish. Did you have a good sleep? I left before you woke up. So she was asleep overnight, so I don't think she did any killing. This truly does speak to the motive, honestly. Somebody stole the bones of an ancient sentinel. Damn, I can't believe they would do it. For what? To make it look like Tissa died? To make it look like the Lemurian killed them. Yes. Is everything okay? Don't reveal any. Huh? Oh, okay. Then my mom said there's too many bees in the backyard, but she said there's 2 Bambis in the backyard. Always follow your motto. What in the world could that mean? You try something, I will peel your flesh until only the bones are left. Always follow your motto. What does that mean? Man. Man. I play games, I entertain the heck out of you, you empathize with and remember your lives, manage the tech and logistics of the stream, lead the community. Oh yeah, I'm lucky and blessed to do the job that I do, honestly. I am extraordinarily grateful for what I do. What I get the privilege of doing. folks don't. I guess when folks think of it, they do think of it as just like, so you play video games? Interesting. Get back to the thinking sector. Somebody put something in the something that was brought to this person. Is there something for a rat? Because there was, if we look at the Moida, there's a sleepy little rat. So, okay, they drugged him not to kill him. Oh, he might still be dead, though. Interesting. There's one bag. There's the fish. There's the wine. And there's the honey. This is a bag that might have had eggs in it, but I'm not really sure. Oh, wait. The wine has the spiky seeds in it. Let me see what the spiky seeds are about. Spiky seeds are the lemon. Red gourd, the short yellow gourd. Okay, this lemon thing just makes the drink taste better. 2 Bambies! You think I should go look at the Bambies for my mama? I'm okay. I don't mind not seeing the deer. Kind of like locked in, but my mama wants me to see the deer, I suppose. Should go look at it. All right, what if I take a quick little 5-minute break? I will go look at the Bambies for my mama. Because they're little ickle babies. So, I'll be right back, y'all. Thank you for waiting. Pause this. Just got back up the stairs. I did not get to see the deer, but I did see the hoof print that they left in our raised garden bed, which is where all the food are growing is. Apparently the deer jumped directly into the bed, and then my mom was like, get out of there. My mom was like just admiring it first, and then it started trying to eat our veggies. And so she started to chase it out of there. Whew, sorry, I just climbed a bunch of flights of stairs. Okay. Hey, shower number 2. How about that, Manny? Is it really getting hot down there? So we're back to the case of the golden idol. We're trying to figure out who freaking died, dude. So this guy is drinking, this wine. And later in this timeline, we find him... Well, we don't know if we find him. We know we find somebody. And there is some honey, and there's some fruit juice. And there's Pack 84 for the 80 months. Thank you so much, Pack. I appreciate that. What is up, my fellow Deer Yard Invader enjoyers, I guess? Good to see you, Tranus, as well. I hope you're doing good today. Ah, Lush Minty Body Wash. Very nice. Very, very nice. A minty body wash. I used to use Dr. Bronner's, but I tell you, that stuff will wake you straight up. That Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, the mint kind, oh my god. It's electrifying. Just smelling, it's just... You're awake. So, Pack, what would you like to celebrate your resub, by the way? We have 101 Ways to Raise Kids. I got some conversation starting cards. I got a lot. We were trying to see who died here and how. There's a piece of a fish that's half eaten. There's a mouse that appears to be deeply asleep, so it's like sedated. There's fruit juice, which we did see our guy drinking. Well, now that I think of it, if somebody did this, it would be this guy. It would be this fella right here. Or maybe this guy. I'm not sure. Somebody puts... Let's give me a name. I know somebody sedated his stuff. But somebody puts sedative. I'm gonna say in the honey that was brought to Tissa. That was. And the person who did it, I'm pretty sure must have been the guy who knows how to do it, right? Ah, you want the 100... Sorry, my heart started racing. You want the 101 ways to praise goods? I got you, Pack. I gotcha. Lush, dirty spring wash as they call it, just cools everything. Not in a wake-up-y, minty way. Okay, fascinating. Because that Dr. Bronner stuff is like... It's like lightning in a bottle. Well done, Pack. And keep up the great work. You're always doing excellent work, Pack. And I'm proud of you. And as is the 101 Ways to Praise Kids. Pack, do you have any favorite mysteries or like mystery games or point and click kind of games? I'm freaking loving this one. I'm obsessed now. I think I'm really going to play Case of the Oberdin soon because I'm loving this and I think Case of the Oberdin is a little bit like it. Okay, in chronological order, which guardian planned to send what gift? Here's the thing. Already the juice and the honey is done. So next up is the fish from the blonde guy. So blonde guy, fearless mom go plan to deliver fish. And last but not least was eggs. Let's see who's doing eggs. First he asked us to bring him the shiny playstones of the children. That was first. So first is the stones, then is the juice. Interesting. Well, the guardian of the children, Lavumata, would do the stones. Time for me to get my meds. Lavumata does the stones. I cannot forget this, and I will not take my meds yet. Interesting. Hold on now. The stones are not an option. Oberdin is cool. You're not that big of a point and click person, though. And Tyrannus, you've never been attracted to point and click stuff either. Me neither, but this one's freaking got me. I am deep, deep, deep in the trenches of this. I guess he doesn't actually ask. I mean, he gets stones, but the things he has requested. Well, he also requests that woman. But juice, honey, fish, and eggs. But see, this is the option here is not just objects, but people too. So I might move this up. And I'm gonna put that gal there. Miss Sahila. And I think let's go see the deliberation hut to see who promised Sahila. Where's the deliberation hut? Okay. Gave me your word. I have your promise cube half. I upheld my end of the bargain vote against Momgo. I want her. So she, Kula Sterna, promised to deliver Sahila. And that was going to be the last thing at night. You've never heard of Oberdin? Oh my gosh. I remember first seeing, I think probably Skin Teen play a little bit of Oberdin back in the day. When it first came out. And I couldn't watch too much of it. But just seeing, like, I remember seeing this big photo of like 20 or 30 guys in it. And you have to like label who is who depending on like where you've seen where and who was mentioning what and what job this person works. And I was like, intriguing. Hello, Snake. Good to see you. The investigation here is very involved and innovatively laid out. And it's not the infamous, yes, I've heard of moon logic, which is like, in order to do this, you need a snake, you know, to fry this egg. And it's like, why would a snake fry an egg? Come on. You know, this seems very well thought out. Okay, let's see here. Why was she indebted to Lavamata? That's so strange to me. What else needs to be delivered? Let's have a look. Juice, honey, fish, eggs. The honey has been delivered and the juice has been delivered. We know that. Is there any time before this? That's the end point. No, this is the end point. This is the beginning point. And we can't see what's been delivered before that. But we know the juice and the honey has been delivered. Is there any point in saying what Quellusterna? Well, she did promise something. Juice, honey, fish, eggs. Eggs don't show up. It's just an empty sack in there, so I don't think there's eggs. Yes, I do think that this appeals to my desire to form and make logical connections, and I also love... You know what I love most of anything, to be fair? I love figuring out a story. I love it when we're playing a game, and it's like... Some guy comes up, and it's like... This guy seems like the real bad guy. He's like helping everybody too much, and then later it'll turn out that he helped too much. And then I feel so vindicated. I'm like, yes. So I love it when things turn out like, oh, I'm a genius. So this game makes me feel like a genius. You've not seen this kind of fill-in-the-blank style elsewhere that you can recall. I think Oberdin might have it, but I'm not sure. And you like fill-in-the-blank style, so tell me, Pack, which kinds of games you have seen with that. A snake fries an egg using snake oil. Good point, Manny. Yes, my narrative prescience fries. I was actually talking to my brother about this either earlier today or like yesterday when we were hanging out and watching video games. My brother was like, I was talking to him about game or story idea that I had and blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know, because of writer brain. And he was like, yes, of course, writer brain. And I was talking about this game too. I was like, I enjoy this because I like figuring out what the story is when it's like not revealed to you. You have to figure out what did the thing. So love it. It speaks to the motive, let me tell you, Ryan. Juice and then honey. So let's slam some juice and honey in there. Use. And where's my honey? There we go. So I think I'm thinking the guy with the kind of shaggy hair, Krapulu Zarno, does the juice. He's getting all them gourds together. We have Quellusterna. So does Lavamata deliver the honey? Lavamata delivers the honey? Is Sahila our killer here? She did not want to... Damn, does Sahila really kill this guy? Because she didn't want to get with him? Girl, you're valid for sure for that, let me tell you. You do know how horrible it is when all the women in the village hate you. Kula invents a new lie about me every day and I cannot take it anymore. But I found someone who's agreed to help me out and solve this problem once and for all. And Jaya G says, don't do it, beautiful Sahila. Follow your heart. No one can make you do something that goes against your nature. Right? Tell Mom go to come to my hut for your eggs. That's right. Basket, wait for him there. Come to my hut for the eggs. Mumgo never delivers eggs. Glad you've agreed to cooperate. I understand you want to be concealed. Don't worry, I have done as instructed. The Ian family name will not be tarnished. So interesting, Kula. So wild. Interesting. Yes, look into stuff like that, to be fair. Yeah, Overton is similar with the notebook thing. I love this. I think Duck Detective might be kind of like this as well. Duck Detective is a new indie game, which I might have a key for. I can't remember. It might be on our 100... No, on our... New Game Thursday list. I'm loving detective games, y'all. I really am lately. Loving them. Somebody wanted to verb a something. And so accessed someone's lodge using something and killed someone. But was it Tissa? I don't think Tissa Gamini died. I think Tissa had been sedated with honey. Oh, maybe she killed Tissa and threw his body into the pond. Girl, did you do it? Let me see. Sahilaeen wanted to punish the Ancient Sentinel. No, not the Ancient Sentinel. He's the current Sentinel. Well, somebody wants to kill the Tower Dweller, but that's a red noun, not a object noun. And so access the Something's Lodge? Access the Something's Lodge. The Lake's Lodge using an item. Access the lodge using this and killed somebody who had been sedated with honey, perhaps. The Tissa Gamini was a friend we made along the way. I can't believe you spoiled that, Morphinius. Also looks like the ad break is running, folks. Oh, Aviary Attorney was the name of that game, and I love it. One of the greatest games of all time, Tyrannus, along with Ace Attorney. Such a good detective game, kind of a point-and-click adventure thing in the style of the Ace Attorney games. Love that game. In the next morning, the villagers found the skeleton of the Ancient Sentinel and became really afraid of the Tower Dweller because they thought the Tower Dweller came in to kill him. So, again, that speaks to the motive. Okay. So, I think somebody's pissed off that someone keeps voting against them. Somebody's pissed off that they've been promised to this man they don't like. Somebody's been pissed off that this royal boy is acting up and getting drunk in this hut. Tonight I will meet with you at last, my golden-haired beauty. Tissa has been promised this golden girl. Kula Sterna is going to deliver this woman to his chambers. If I was her, I'd kill this sucker. Wait, you don't have channel points anymore? It might look like 0, but I think if you click on it, you might be able to see your actual points if you click on the thingy. Try checking. You hope I play the Miles Edgeworth games? I hope so too. You know, I had this kind of stricture that I would not play puzzle games on this channel because I was like, I don't know if people will watch me struggle to solve something. Apparently you all will, so. Yes, it's a fun new Twitch bug. Have you clicked on the thing that says your bits and your P points? That might, yeah. I promise your points aren't gone. It still exists. It's a fun new bug that I caused and I'm responsible for it. That's right. I caused all the terrible technological bugs. Sahila Ian wanted to, I don't know if she wanted to punish the something other. I wish there was kill, but. Man. Somebody is dead. I don't know if it's Tissa Gamini. I'm gonna throw, let's just say it's Tissa Gamini. Maybe she did kill Tissa Gamini. But why kill this man? Oh, wait. You can blame it on Lemurian. If you just leave his bones there. Hold up, though. I get it. If you leave bones there, it looks like the ancient Lemurian vampire killed him. And you can just put his actual flesh body in the lake where the piranhas will eat his bones. But Someone snuck into a certain lodge, this one, and wrote, "Don't try, Sentinels. I will peel your flesh until only bones are left." Does someone know about the technology? Is it all an inside job? Because at the beginning of the day, or at some point of the day, we do see that message appear. Where can we see the lodge? We saw the message appear, didn't we? Yes, it says, "Don't try, Sentinel. I'll peel your flesh until only bones are left." This is the lodge. Yeah, I'm curious about that ship as well. What's that thing doing out there? So, stormy skies. This is the murder. No, this is the beginning of the morning. Storm clouds. Middle of the day. Moments before the murder, nothing. End of the day, that ship is there, and it's heading away from the islands. Did she hop on a boat and leave? You know? Strange. Speaking of puzzle games, you're not sure if you remember, but did 999 make me motion sick from the first person perspective? I don't quite remember that. It's funny, I'm only laughing, Zelda, because usually Zifnu is the one that asks me, like, when's 999? When are we getting back to 999? You, for one, are really enjoying the puzzles, despite not being around much in chat. Yeah. I love it. Did I say something about saying I wouldn't do puzzle games on the channel? Yes, I did. I said, like, I kind of wanted to avoid doing puzzles on the channel because I was worried that it would be frustrating for folks to watch. Due to, you know, me fumbling and bumbling and screwing stuff up. You know, I was wondering if it would be really bothersome to watch. Minutes ago, we knocked on their door and there was no response. Second, we became worried since Yubiri and I forced it open. Third, the room was empty, but for the sentinel skeleton. Finally, you all started arriving. Let's see if anyone seems delighted about this. I mean, something. I was doing my morning meditation when I heard the noise. She has the promise cube, of course. Poor boy, it does indeed seem the dweller does not look kindly on those who wish to confront it. Now we need another sentinel. As I ran here, I did not notice it fly away when you were forced into the door. Could it still be here, or is it gone? We have been punished by the tower dweller. This is its revenge. It has turned our new sentinel to bones and escaped with the power of flight. You know what? It's interesting that he knows that it could fly. Anyone with the golden idol can fly. They just have to have a very vast and deep knowledge of the idol, like Cloudsley did in freaking 1700 whatever. It would ruin my gamer reputation to be found floundering on stream, trying to figure out how video games work. See, they got his ring, so they dispose of his body. He is dead. Gamini is dead. What did they want to punish? I'm curious about this. Then they did it so that they could be afraid of the tower dweller. Did she kill him? Let's find out. Okay. Somebody, I'm thinking punishes it, but it could be deliver something. And so access someone's lodge and using an item. That's interesting. I'm not sure what they could have used. It's a single item. What did they use to access the lodge? A window? Could have snuck into the window. Whose lodge is it? Is it the Sentinel's lodge? They wanted to punish someone. Or something like that. They wanted to deliver something. They wanted to punish something. They wanted to... Oh! No, someone wanted to preserve the ancient practice. And it's probably not Sahila Ian. I think it might be her. Lavumata? If Sahia Ian is indebted to Lavumata, it's because Lavumata must have killed Tissa for her. Damn. Okay, Lavu did it. Brutal, Lavu. Brutal. Can you answer the question about this game? Yeah, what's the nature of the question? Wait, Tina didn't know how to solve the puzzles in Taylor's principle? She's fallen off. Yeah, I really dropped off. That would be the consensus across the internet, yeah. You can't say you were still banned for a million billion years. Of course, for, the thing you had said earlier. Whatever that was. So you were genuinely curious if 999 made me motion sick. I can't recall. Was the stuff like moving around a room? I don't remember a first-person segment of 999, honestly. I was having difficulty with the puzzle, though. Maybe my brain wasn't big enough. Wonder if we can collect travel miles if you use the Golden Idol flight. Only if you're using your Golden Idol card. Of course. How do they break the lock on the door by pulling, not pushing? They had a hammer. So I think they just fully broke the door off. Cause see, like, it's not opening up inwards. I think it's supposed to open up inwards. I think they like bashed it in. I think they fully just destroyed the door, broke it open. Lavumata wanted to preserve the ancient practice and so access maybe not the Sentinel's Lodge, but we'll see. Someone's lodge. Using a window and killed Tisagamini, who had been sedated with honey. Afterwards, the murderer... Oh, the murderer, I don't think hid in the lake. Maybe they did? I think they hid the body in the lake. And the next morning, the villagers found... Oh, Oh, yeah. Access the lodge using a window, killed Tisagamini, who had been sedated with honey. Afterwards, a murderer hid in a lake. The odd thing is, I think she dumped the body in the lake because this child finds the same diamond ring that Tissa had. Okay, it's almost like a point and click. The character stays still while you solve puzzles. There's like arrows or something that directs you to look around the room you're in. Interesting, yeah. Because you know this game, you can play this game without using the hint system. So you have to like just hover over everything. It kind of sounds like the arrows are like the hints for this, you know. You want me to play La Mulana? Isn't that platforming? Absolutely not. You think my motion sickness activates when there's lots of panning and scanning from the first person's perspective, or even just like motion, like if something's staying still and there's motion around it, that can get me. We are so close. I think afraid is the thing that they are. Could they have been sedated with something other than maybe sedated with the juice? No, it's the honey, so that's correct. Two things are wrong then. If changing honey pushes... That's really interesting. If changing honey, two things are wrong. And so I think it's a name. Perhaps it wasn't Lavumata? No, it's Lavumata. Lavumata did it, and I think it's to preserve the ancient practice. I might be goofing up on some little things. We might have some teensy tiny things goofed up. So now it's time to check what's been goofed. So Lavumata, we should preserve our ancient practice. It has never let us down. She's worried about the kids. She's worried about the kids. Interesting. Lavumata wanted to preserve the ancient practice and so accessed... Maybe it's not the Sentinel's Lodge. What could it be? Two things are wrong. Did she kill Sahila Ian? Nope. It is Tisagamini that she killed. So that's... I have the killer and the victim correct. I have what he was sedated with correct. Maybe she didn't hide in a lake. Oh. Maybe she left? No, I was gonna say left through a window, but she hid in a lake. Mihana. What the frick? What the frick, dude? Let me replace Sentinel here. Damn, Sentinel's right. Okay, it's really time to figure out what verb is wrong. Is it ancient practice? No, ancient practice is right. Damn you. Okay, it's not hard platforming. There is some platforming in it. Yeah. I don't know about Llama. Listen, I'm not a platformer, so any level of platforming is hard for me. I couldn't even do Sonic, so... Would I say that the Ace Attorney franchise and Ghost Trick games scratches more itch? Oh, for sure, to be fair. And in fact, Ghost Trick is on the list that's coming up in a few weeks. I'm really excited about it. I'm probably going to get really sucked into it. I know, what speaks to the motive? Right? Maybe the game really bones. No. Well, flesh is interesting. I think I'm 100% right, but I'm shocked that I'm not. She wanted to... I'm thinking I'm 100% right, so I'm going to access the hint system of the video game. Oh, but first I have to do a minigame! Do you like Sonic games, Serenus? I just can't do the platforming. And the quick motion's a lot for me. Where's my Walter Keene? Here he is. And a water snake is here. This right here is a paint pot, which sometimes I label incorrectly. That's a proud beast. That's Mr. Oscar. I saw the saw. I'm a big fan of the violin. Hey, Edmund. He can rot. Ada's cool, though. And here's a harp. The means of access, the body of the victim. On the gifts, on the motivation. What speaks to the motive? I'm gonna go with means of access. Now, here's a conundrum, my dear friend. The door was locked from the inside and guarded all night. The window only opens to a lake filled with fish that will tear you apart. At least some of the gifts could arrive in baskets, but none of the baskets left. Oh! I see. She couldn't have got in through the window. She snuck in a basket. I think that's right. Oh, no, no, no. The murderer hid in a basket? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. She snuck in using a basket, and then she hid in the basket. One of the baskets in the hallway just had the empty sack in it. And then she was like, oh, I got here. Oops, I'm here. She hid in the tasket. She couldn't have hid in the lake. I see. Lavumata promised Sahila that she would hide in a basket to speak to the prince at night and convince him to leave Sahila alone. Instead, Lavu killed the prince and threw his body in the lake for the fish to eat. Okay, that's why we were like trying to figure out who was indebted to who. She didn't want... This guy kept voting against her. He was becoming an issue. She didn't want the ancient ways to be endangered, even though the ancient ways means that somebody every so and so years has to get their life sucked out of them by the vampire. she's still worried that, like, I mean, that's all they know, so it's the best they have. She didn't want to change the practices. So she killed him, not for the sake of Sahila, you know, like, oh, girl, don't worry, I'll save you from sleeping with this man you don't want to sleep with. Instead, she's like, I'm going to kill this guy so he stops threatening our way of life. Because it speaks to the motive, Ryan. Lavu killed the sedated prince and threw his body in the lake for the fish to eat. Then she placed the stolen skeleton in his bed and hid in the basket again. Once the body was found and more incredulous villagers arrived on the scene, she climbed out of the basket and joined everyone. I'm going to stay and explore. Because I want to see her on that day when she's like, ooh, my god, a murder must have happened. This is wild. Here she is. She's the last to enter the room. Have I missed something? I was doing my meditation when I heard the noise. And then this is the basket she hid in that bag. I see. It speaks to the motive, indeed. Okay, let's see what's going on here in this plant pot. And I see Mr. Oberon Geller over here. Causing trouble, this bastard. Your actions endangered our commune, Zubiri. I'm sorry, but we have to isolate you. Oh my god, he's going into a pit? Because Zubiri voted for them to... Because they're now convinced that, like, if you stand up against the vampire, that will kill the Sentinel. It will kill our community. Get in the pit. That's nuts. Right. Back to the pit. And speaking of which, have I ever considered streaming any Ace Attorney games? The one thing that is difficult for me, Morphinius, is it is a lot of talking. It's a lot of voice acting. And my favorite games are the Ace Attorney games. I love them so much. I have art of the Ace Attorney games on my walls. I'm a big nut about it. I would love to play them on stream, but doing voices for everybody would kill me. Yeah, back to the pit. I know, it's been like 6 years since I played Darkest Dungeon, but like, literally yesterday I was referencing the opening monologue. You remember our house, opulent and imperial. 'Tis an abomination. The less than amicable departure of the two explorers, that must have been... Now, Ziff, you remember seeing that ship in the background? That must have been our two explorers, Cloudsley and Oberon Geller, arriving or leaving the island. Okay. Here we are in a pit. This is a damaged stone pillar. A basket with some flowers. Oh, this seems to be maybe a rope that broke. So this is a little cave. Here's Zubiri. I think Oberon busted Zubiri out, and good for him, honestly. What the hell? Was the Lumerian vampire the whole time some sort of robot that sucked the life out of things? It has on it Nagana Bryn Gad Bol Bazur. Tegana Bryn Gad Bol Bazur. Nagana Bryn Gad Bol Bazur. Tegana Bryn Gad Bol Bazur. Then B prum, B prum, B prum. Tegana trees now. We might learn that these are letters of the Lemurian alphabet. Fascinating. It was this technological thing operating. Maybe that's why its eyes were flashing the whole time when it was draining the life out of people. But where was it sending the life? So in this timeline, all we get to click on is... Oh, I see now. There's Cloudsley, there's Geller. Here are some people. This looks strange, though. What the hell? Okay. Zubiri, Zubiri, he would have killed me if it were not for you. I will be forever in your debt. I may have paid dearly for that decision. What I have given him is the most dangerous device I know of. This is a destroyed stone bridge. How dare you lay your hands on one of us? If I find you, I will kill you. and I will take back what you stole. I wish this guy would. And this is the arm of the golden idol robot. Zubiri, what else do you have here, buddy? Zubiri has a promise cube. Interesting. Do you have the subsequent promise cube? No. Who's got a promise cube? Get back. They may still attack us. Are they doing the theme? I love this theme. They may still attack us. Just let them leave. The most important thing is that no one was hurt. We'll deal with Lavu later. Well, now they don't have to worry about the vampire sucking their life out anymore. This is cool. One of your player characters in the D&D campaign has Zubiri in his name. How about that? Very cool. No, stop him. You have no idea what you've done. I would have dealt with him. You could have continued to preserve our way of life with me as your protector. And she has one half of a promise cube. She's obsessed with being this protector? It's a Swahili name that means mighty. That's cool. This is Jayan G, the Swordsmaster. Geller, you have no honor. We saved your life and this is how you repay us. May these stolen riches be the ruin of you. Oberon, what are you up to? Ha! It works! This is amazing! Do not dare follow us unless you want to witness more of my deadly powers. Albert, we are leaving. Okay, what is it set to? God, this game gets really interesting. Not only did she want to preserve the ancient ways, was she preserving herself? She using the power of the robot? Did she know how to do it? Okay, crook and circle is vacuum. It's one of the failed vacuums. It says, air and vessel disappeared. Ah. He sucked up the bridge. He vacuumed up this chunk of stone and destroyed the bridge. Interesting. You regularly quote overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer to your girlfriend. It's a powerful phrase, I tell you. We're thinking over here, Gish. We're brewing up the brain. Both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Cloudsley has the right to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of the valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the exhibition site. He knew it. Zubiri had told him about the well, he didn't. Zubiri didn't tell him about the golden idols. Zubiri told him about the ritual of rebirth, and then Oberon Geller learned about this magical fountain from Zubiri's father, who was telling the Raja about it. But Oberon Geller overheard. Okay. It's a bag full of coins and gems. We got a surgical kit. We got a loaded pistol, which he has not shot anybody with. Cloudsley, Oberon, what blazes is going on here? You have more powers than mind reading? I don't think he read anybody's mind, if I had to guess. I think he probably instead just knows how to speak to the local people. But Cloudsley was never a smart man. Okay. And down here, of course, we have the damaged stone pillar. Very curious. The robot. Before this, how's Robot doing? Golden idol. So the idol was set to suck out the age. Who is benefiting from this age getting sucked out? You have to tuck that quote away for yourself later. It's a perfect companion to your chiding hubris in certain situations. Especially if you say overconfidence is this low and insidious killer. Thank you, Zubiri. I have made note of these incantations. This old language is strange to me, but hopefully the council will agree to let you out of prison. Interesting. Code to initialize the override? B-prom. It should tilt its head. Commands to destroy it. Terry, Tresno, Terry, Nip. The words initialize override is so starkly technologically advanced. It's so wild, man. Colorful beads, her promise cube. This is when they make the promise to each other. Just say these words in the correct order, loud and clear. Your special commands in Old Lemurian that will grant you control of the entity so you can direct it to destroy itself. No longer will your village be hostage to this dark creature. Did she? I don't think she wanted to destroy it. By the way, the ad break is going to be starting in about 20 seconds, just so you all know. But I don't think... So Lava in the last chapter is the one who wanted to preserve their ways. Lava was the one... Lavumata was the one who killed that prince because he was threatening to change the ways of the village. So she knows how to destroy it. Did she go off and do it? Same in the right order. Day 37 on the island. Who could have killed Tissa? It cannot have been the automaton because it doesn't move. So he knows it's not. I hope someone lets me out of here soon. It is very dull in the cell, but at least Jayan visits me regularly. It's day 37 on the island. Jayan has told me that Oberon Geller has arrived on the island. How did he find out this place is linked to the myth of the Fountain of Youth? That man has no morals. I fear what would happen were he to get his hands on the golden idol. Man, it's getting juicy. It's been juicy. Every bite of this steak has been juicy, let me tell you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Numbers. No. Numbers. Thank you, Ryan, for reminding me to drink some water. Y'all ever watch that show Numbers? My brother was a big fan of that. My idol has no gold and it must gleam. Now that's a good reference, Manny, to another point-and-click adventure, which is very difficult. I have no mouth and I must scream. Oh boy. Okay. Jesus God Almighty. Now we haven't seen April yet. Interesting. We actually haven't seen the April symbol in the base game, but remember Albert Cloudsley said you can do more with this than read someone's mind. So he must have read the mind of Zubiri to get information from her or something. God freaking dang it, what's going on here? Who is doing this? I love numbers. I do love numbers. Oh God. We got 2 is Beeb. 3 is Bowl. Biddy biddy bum. This is Bowly. Pizza Bowlies, which is a place in Maryland. Sorry, I listen to the Orioles on radio mostly because I don't have cable up in my bedroom. So if I want to watch the O's, I'll have to listen to them on the radio. And it's always an ad for Pizza Bowlies. And now I can't see the word bowly without thinking of Pizza Bowlies. It's a little local humor for you that no one will understand. So Ket is a 5. Then we got the hourglass symbol, which is Ib Bazur. That's 6. Did we see that hourglass earlier? I feel like we did. Oh yes, dude. Making golds. To create gold, they used Nagana. Then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would have been... Wait, is 60s? Can someone tell me right now on the periodic table of elements, is gold 67? Maryland mentioned. You guessing a pizza bowly is a pizzeria's weird version of a stromboli? I don't know. But, well, the name of the pizzeria is Boli's. So it's pizza Boli's. I'm not sure though. Maybe they do Strombolis. I've never ordered from them. That is an eggplant, yes. If anyone can tell me what the periodic table... It's 79? 79 is gold, huh? Okay, I'm curious because... To do gold... To create gold... Can someone tell me what NaCl is? Like salt, which is... Sodium chloride. What is the number of sodium chloride? What is that one? Yeah, the number for sodium and then like chlorine. Na's 11. Oh, damn it! I'm trying to do periodic table and it's not working out. Damn it! But that's 11, and then the Cl is 17, and what we've got here is 6. And then Utu, which is 7. So it would be 67 or 6 plus 7. Or should it not be that? Hello, Mole Protection. What's going on? We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. That's cute. We're not gonna take it anymore. Alright, Utu. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me write. 7 is Utu. A blank domino is the suck. That's 8. Suki has 1 dot on it. And then the domino that's all filled in, that's a 10. And that's Biket. It's interesting, because you would think that Biket would be like 1 plus... B is very interesting. For bigger numbers, multiply Bazour. It's interesting that Biket is you saying the word 1 and the word 5, but it should be 2 5. Biket would make more sense. You sit with your kitty cat. What's your cat's name, Mola Production? I miss having a kitty. I love him so much. Biketty? Okay, hold on now. Bikets. Because this won't be adding up to 11. I need to cross-check this with the numbers we discovered in the previous chapter. Oh, Charlotte's a lovely name for a cat. And Snake. Oh, a Tataru Tuturu. Of course we gotta add that. That's gonna confuse a lot of folks when they're talking about Tataru, though. I'm sure. So now we have Tataru. Doo-doo-doo. Bazour is 12, I know that. But what is Biketti? What the hell is Biketti? That should be... What the hell is Biketti? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I do my math wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess Biketti is 11. Very strange. Does it have that amount of sides? 1, 2, 3. Very strange. It doesn't add up, but that's okay. This right here is a Bazour. That's a 12 also. Charlotte makes you think of Charlotte's Web, but also reminds you of Charlotte from Sex and the City. I like it when words become emotes. Classic, Tataru, alien, of course. Spaghetti is a type of noodle. I had some spaghetti earlier today, believe it or not. Or colloquially, spaghetti noodles with sauce on them. Yeah, when you said you had spaghetti, you're not just talking about the noodles, right? But is it Biketti? For bigger numbers, multiply Bazour. So 24 equals Beeb Bazor. So that's 2 times 12. Well, what if it doesn't align with the 12 system? Alrighty. We got our verbs. Take, give, destroy, heat, lifespan, matter, and minds, and tool. Tresno, I don't think we've seen before, and Nip, we haven't seen either. Let me double check though in case I'm wrong. Matter. So when he first learned how, when Cloudsley first learned how to use the vacuum spell, he did take matter, and it destroyed the air in the vessel. The air in the vessel was disappeared. When he tried it the second time, it was take, and then damn, I love this theme so much. Doo-doo. So good, dude. What was it? Take. It says it decreased the air, but didn't make a complete vacuum. There should be a dessert spaghetti. Well, hold on one second. If I could just tell you about a dessert spaghetti. They got that going on in Colorado right now, Shrikeroon. And it's got donut holes. It's got a strawberry drizzle on ice cream spaghetti and little mint shavings. And don't worry, it's not the bad taco. I won't show you the bad taco yet. That's not cursed. That's a good looking dessert plate, okay? Take. Oh, I should write that that's Nagana. Tegana. Give. I'm curious. I'm very curious. I would love to go back and see that that robot and read its readout, because if it said take and then give and then take and then give, I wonder if people were having their lives exchanged, like I said before. Like people were getting life and then having it taken away from them, and then getting life and then having it taken away from them. There was only 14 people that died, so. This world is worth saving, right, Shrikeroon? I want to go to town on that spaghetti, that dessert spaghetti. Tell me more about the hot dog, though. I can't. I think it'll hurt people if I do it. Galaxy Geek, good to see you. There is chocolate spaghetti, though, but it kind of looks upsetting. That does sound bad. Dessert spaghetti day? Desert spaghetti? Hopefully no desert spaghetti. I don't want sand spaghetti. I'm writing down runes before I gotta feed my dog. Ooh, prom is to stop. And Terry is to destroy. Alright, Terry. Ah, okay, gotcha. I hope I'm not stealing chat's life force. Oh my god, I might be. You never know. You forgot to say that if I can play Hollow Knight, I can easily play Lava Lana, but do I want to? Because Hollow Knight was cool. Lava Lana looks okay. What is that? Oh my god, is that a fake baked potato? Oh my god, I love it! Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this fake baked potato. Tell me what's going on with this. This is mom behavior. Did she make a fake potato out of like a dessert cake? Chicken skin teddy bear and hot dog taco do make good Final Fantasy XIV curse name duos. Absolutely. The whole life-taking thing makes you think of the movie The Princess Bride. You know, I've never seen The Princess Bride, Gish, but I hear it's a great flick. She cut a pint of ice cream open and squished it into a potato shape. Then she put frosting on it and whipped cream and rolled it in cocoa butter. That's blessed. I don't think that's cursed. I think Sandra Lee is a genius, honestly. I think that's genius behavior. Tresno tool. Okay. Nip. itself. Who's getting the benefit of this life-sucking machine? What is this life-sucking machine doing? Now, the thing about this life-sucking machine is the ancient Lemurians knew about it, and they were saying, like, oh, Raja, do you want infinite life? We could send you to this island. So, like, does that machine just suck life until somebody else goes to it and sucks the life out of the idol? It's one of your comfort movies. You highly recommend it. I want to hear about this life-sucking stuff, though. I have heard of the Inconceivable. Inconceivable. It's such a great movie. The puzzle is what makes La Mulana. They're a lot of fun, but they are hard. I'll skip it. And no way, Anubis. You watched Princess Bride for the first time a couple of days ago. How about that? I keep hearing about it on Actually, which is the nerd trivia show that I like watching. So maybe with a dessert taco quesadilla with Cracker Jacks and brisket. Bro, I'm a barf. Don't do that. No, thank you. Oh, and again, happy birthday, Pine. I told you that in Discord, but happy birthday to you. I hope it is a delightful one, and you're celebrating in the best way possible. Of course, yes, marriage that brings us together today. I'm aware of some of the memes. Okay, Mora is, or it could be Hora. I'm not really sure about their capitals. It's the messed up triangle. That's the heat. Gad. Lifespan. Bryn. Matter. Hold on. I drew it wrong. April. Mind. Okay. Hello, Pastel. Good to see you. Pastel, have you ever seen The Princess Bride? The reason why you think I like La Mulana is you need to do notebook stuff and write things down. I'll think about it. I have discovered an intact universal transfer device in the destroyed city of Xenopolis after the cleansing. However, the device is out of reach. I can operate it remotely. The ancient automaton has retained acute hearing. Our ancestors have been very cunning and implemented a number of restrictions. The automaton aims the device only at the one who issues the instructions. They've been telling... Oh my god. Okay, we gotta... Hold on, we gotta go back. Hold on, y'all. We gotta... This is upsetting. This is upsetting. So the people were banished to an island. And then a sentinel discovered that if they said words to this tower dweller, it would protect the community. They thought they were protecting the community by saying the incantation. And magical words keep appearing on the wall that says, Vito, it's time for your incantation. It's like telling them your incantation time is now. It knows who they are. Things have been written up on the wall and stuff. Talk about Sandra Lee. Go ahead. Talk about your hyperfixation. Yeah, why not? I do know a little bit about Sandra Lee in that, like, I think her family was very poor, and so she had to raise her siblings herself. One time she made a Kwanzaa cake. I do remember seeing the Kwanzaa cake, though. It was an angel food cake cut in half from the store, and then she put chocolate frosting on it, and then she put the apple pie on it, and she also put corn nuts on it. The corn nuts was very strange. You can't forget the corn nuts. So she put chocolate frosting, put the cake back together, put apple pie filling in the middle, and then put dinner candles on it, and then put corn nuts on top. I was very confused about the corn nuts. You saw a shadow puppet live performance of The Labyrinth. Really? That's wild. I've never heard of that before. That's cool. You love Labyrinth as well. So Princess Bride, I also haven't seen Labyrinth, which has David Bowie in it, so I feel like I should watch it. Princess Bride is a vibe that hasn't been ever since. Yeah, I think so. I think that like they just don't make movies like that anymore. The Ancient Automaton. Oh, that's a good idea. Manny, great idea. That might have been my best one yet. The power of the golden idol flows through me. Oh, she was married to Andrew Cuomo? Really? I didn't know that. That's wild. So is the talk about your hyperfixations thing just for whoever redeems it? Or does it give everyone free reign? Go ahead! Tell me about your hyperfixations. Why not? What's everyone hyperfixating on? Yeah, the texture speed bump of a corn nut is wild to put on a cake, you know. I have heard about the babe with the power to what? Something about the hoodoo and the voodoo, okay? If you like camp, you'll love the labyrinth, right? Yeah. It's not purely your idea. Oh, true, but I appreciate you bringing it to the fore, Manny. Hello, Just a Game Hero. Good to see you. We're learning some nuts things about the golden idol and its technology. It doesn't respond to the commands given by a target below the age of 15, so you can't have your life sucked out of you. It must only suck 15 years. I'm losing it over here. This game is so twisty. It is just twisting everywhere. I love it though. Man. So these people are doing their own undoing by saying commands to the tower. They're saying stuff like, take my life, you know. And then the machine is going to suck the life out of them. Yes, it has an age limit. I think because, like, if somebody who was 15 years old or younger said it, what would happen if it stole your life and you were only 15? That would be very odd. I don't know. Labyrinth Live had actors mime the actions in front of the big screen playing it, and puppeteers doing puppets live. And Heather Henson, Jim Henson's daughter, was a host for it. She had huge green hair, and she thought that she was a cosplayer at first. That's cool. That is very cool, to be fair. What an amazing experience to have. And it's midnight, and it's still 23 degrees Celsius. What's that in freedom units, Anubis? Seemingly movable door. Oh. These are well worn, so maybe the passcode to this is like a certain amount of numbers. Somebody knows the amount of numbers then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. In some order. And I can't click on myself, so. What in the world is going on here? See, this is your picture. Mind reading is just one of the many magical powers I possess. Your so-called tower dweller will have no chance against me and my compatriot. How is he reading their mind? A crayon? The picture of a flower, but the flower is a symbol of the sentinel, though. A deck of blank cards. Their contract that he's going to come to this island and steal the things on it. His kit and his gun. It's a miracle, how could you know? Stop meddling. Only a new sentinel can keep me at bay. Strange. What is going on here? It's 73.5 at night. Gotcha. At midnight. Yeah, that's still pretty toasty. That's very toasty. How has today been? Oh my god, so good. And the whole day I was like, I can't wait to play Case of the Golden Idol. This whole day I've just been really excited about playing Case of the Golden Idol. And now I'm playing Case of the Golden Idol. But folks were talking about some other hyperfixations too, so let me catch up. Oh wait, I thought Pine wanted to share some more. It's 7, so my dog is going to turn into skin and bones if I don't run downstairs and go feed hers. But when you play more Case of the Golden Idol, which I'm going to have to do when I come back. I'll be back soon, folks. I'm losing it. All these technological innovations. What is going on here? This game is so twisty. I must know. I simply must know. And so y'all gotta hear it as well. So stay tuned and we're gonna figure out what is going on. So far nothing, but maybe. Are we completing this game? I hope so. In fact, I gotta stop yapping. And I gotta get back to this game. Because I do want to beat this DLC today. I hope I can do it in the next hour and a half. But it's been getting wild in case you're joining us and you joined during the break. You're not really sure what's going on. Zubiri, who is one of the ancient Lemurians, washed up on the shores of this island where some other Lemurians had been banished by their king. On this island, there's some strange technology at foot. There's a wall that displays when people's turn to... it's their turn to, sacrifice themselves to this scary tower. As we see here. And this tower has this strange creature in it, which was called by the people of the town the vampire. It's this odd humanoid that was operating the Golden Idol. It's wreathed in darkness. Well, we just found out from this third and final leg of the DLC that this is no creature. In fact, it's an automaton. It's a robot that's been spitting out text of what's been said to it. Things like Nagana Brin Gad Bulbazor, etc., etc. It's been using the Golden Idol to take life from folks, and I think probably also give life to someone. But what's kind of mind-blowing so far about this DLC is this is technology that I didn't think would be available to these people. The year is 1742. And yet there's robotic automatons that predate these colonists' arrival. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying there's a lot of wires and electricity and gizmos and stuff. I wonder what kind of technology this is that they mastered in this forbidden city of Xenopolis that these folks were exiled to. What purpose were they exiled to this island? Was it to, give life to someone else elsewhere? Not sure. It's wild, though. I'm freaking loving this game so much, I'm losing it. So we have our regular cast of characters. We have Oberon Geller, who eventually gets, as we see, the Golden Idol. We have Albert Cloudsley, who all he wants is riches, really. He sucks, honestly. And he eventually gets the Golden Idol because he's a paranoid bastard and he kills Oberon for it. Hey, Eitrit, what's going on? You wanted to say that your girlfriend's grandfather passed away yesterday. She could use some of the amazing positive vibes. Let me know what would help most, Eitrit. Would you like me to read from the 101 Ways to Praise Kids? Would you like me to pull some of the Whispers of the Ocean? What would give some of the good vibes? You let me know. I'm so sorry to hear about your girlfriend's grandfather, though. And I hope that you all can come together in this difficult time and kind of support each other. So you can get through this. That's really tough. Ocean stuff? Alright. Let's see what the ocean's got to say. What do we have here? We've got, okay. It's time for a change, the shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It's time to reconsider what you're wanting, as you may be in for a surprise, Eitrit and Eitrit's girlfriend. So think about that, and thank you for your support. I appreciate it, Eitrit. And again, thanks for bringing your girlfriend over. Hopefully you two can have a nice evening. absorb some good vibes, you know? I don't I don't know how many good vibes you might be getting from this game. There is a lot of murder in this one. But I really love this game and it's very fun for me. So hopefully you can absorb some of my residual joy. What is everybody else playing though right now? Just a game here, it was saying that they're playing Zenless Zone Zero. Is there anything new you all are starting? So here we have Dr. Oberon Geller. I don't think I have to do... What's really interesting is I don't have to like name who certain people are anymore. Instead, I need to like figure out what the hell happened in places. And I appreciate that. Oh, God alive. I cannot understand what you're saying. Your voice and your words are strange. Speak like a normal person. Good and bad questions. Good. Can I help you? Bad. How does this work? It can be dangerous to be curious. Bad questions. How old are you? Each villager is born under a different star, which grants a lifespan that could be shorter or longer. It's rude to ask an adult how old they are. That's interesting. That's really strange. Right now you're having your feelings hurt by the game Elden Ring. I'm sorry, Elden Ring is bullying you. We gotta stick it to Elden Ring. This is very curious. This is why I was thinking that the elders are getting extra age. Somebody is getting their life sucked out and then granted, I think, to the elders. If you can't ask an adult how old they are because they're born under a different star and they have a lifespan that's like very short or long. So like some folks are privileged and they get extra length in their days. And some folks are not privileged and thus their lifespan is taken from them. You could be like 17 years old and look like you're 88, like that Vito guy. I think Vito probably wasn't that old. I'm wondering if the caretaker for the children is just raising up crops of children in order to like feed to this machine, this automaton, so they can have eternal life. I really still think that they are benefiting from this thing. Anyway, so the children can't ask how old an adult is. They can only ask how they can help. And they don't want to know, they can't ask how things work. Interesting. Hey, stranger, what is that powder? Can I have some of it? Will you be joining the villagers like the previous newcomers? That's what they like. Soylent Idlest people! Yeah. This is so cool, dude. Just like going on a date with somebody who goes to you halfway through the date because you're an Aries. Yeah, I guess so. It's just like that. Except they can also suck your life out. Oh, a clay ball in a container with black powder. Ah, he's reading minds again. He did that to me on the ship and it gives me creeps. No man should have the power to peer into another man's head. How does Oberon Geller do that? I think it's the power of suggestion. I don't think Oberon Geller has any magic inherent in him. I just think he's able to suggest, like these people, the symbol of their sentinel. Each sentinel is elected to basically give its life to the automaton that's operating the golden idol. The symbol of the sentinel is the flower, so he might have just seen that in some of the ancient art. What do you think of these foreign visitors, Kula? Can we trust them? And Kula says, at this point, I think it's worth trying. This man appears to possess strange powers. You are a powerful magician. Perhaps you can stand against the tower dweller. We desperately need help. It is stripped of flesh from our last sentinel. We will show you the way. I don't know if all these people know about the power of the tower then. If this guy still wants to stand against the tower, I think that girl does, though. Since she's the keeper of the kids. Oh, your grandpa has had an infection for the last few weeks, maybe even months. I hope he gets well soon. Just a game hero. I'm sorry he's still fighting that. A rock for a hem is a rock well spent. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. He's got a piece of rope. Alright, Jaya G. Sing it, man. Okay, We now have every piece of information we could possibly get. This is wild. Oh, man. Already we have all the intel. This is tough. Okay. It's time to figure out what this robot is saying. So the robot is saying, take Bryn. Take matter. Lifespan. Oh, take matter lifespan. Yep. That's the take the age from somebody. Take age from somebody. Then it says give. And Bulbasaur. How? That's got to be 15. Bul is 3. Bazur is 12. $36. Each time it takes and then gives 36 years. Yes, Rigordon. Things have happened and then there were events and then things. That's basically what I do when I read out this big readout. Let me write this in though. Nagana Bringad is take Bryn is matter. And Gad is lifespan. Then you have give. Matter. Lifespan. Tegana Trenzo is tool. Give tool. When does it say Tegana Tresno? While in the tower, the golden idol could steal only the life of the sentinel? Well, let's see. Let's slot in the things that I'm pretty sure it is. The golden idol. Oh, show known information. Thank you for that. Could only take the lifespan of the hostage villagers. Ooh, I have several things wrong. Fascinating. What? Who is it giving lifespan to? It takes it and then it gives it to somebody. Who was operating the rope back in the... Sorry about the coughs, by the way. Close this business. Who's operating the rope here? Remember when this guy is getting... This guy has 36 years taken from his life. And then just some woman is holding the rope, I guess. We don't get to see who. Just a woman. Interesting. Because if it was going to be like Lavula or somebody that I'm suspicious of, that would be interesting. How did I become allergic to this game? It was suggested for new game every Thursday. Dark Cloud, one of our community members, suggested this game, and I've been obsessed ever since. Thank you, Dark Cloud. This is a great suggestion. Now I'm obsessed with it. Bprom is 1. And I thought prom was... I think prom is stop. 1 stop, 1 stop, 1 stop. Oh, it could be like 1 0 1 0 1 0, like binary code. Tagana Tresno is give. Tool. That's not what... Interesting. The command that Zubiri... Interesting. The command that Zubiri told Lavumata Lavumata killed somebody the last chapter. She wants to maintain the rituals. I think she benefits from this in some way. To destroy this machine, she should have done Terry Tresno. Destroy tool, destroy self. But instead, she did give tool. So she took it. When I buy or get gifted games through whatever service you get them through, Steam usually, do I get suggestions for more like it? Yes, but you know, I don't pay much attention to the Steam algorithm because it'll be like, you like Dark Souls? Why don't you play Pony Kisser or something? But yes, I would love to see if that algorithm gives me good suggestions for this game. And by the way, the ad break starts in about 30 seconds. You might be seeing about a minute and a half of ads. Wow. She was told destroy tool, to destroy the golden idol, and then destroy self. She didn't do it. She destroyed the automaton. Interesting. A long time ago, something about the golden idol. In the tunnel, somebody used something on the something. Somebody used the something on something to try and something the something. Someone disarmed so-and-so, and so-and-so took the golden idol. Suddenly, somebody took someone as a hostage, I'm guessing. Yeah. As a hostage. So-and-so surrendered the golden idol. So-and-so surrendered something. Maybe the hostage. The villager hostage. Or the hostage villagers. And then left. I think Oberon Geller used the golden idol on the stone pillar. Wait, he didn't have it yet. Oh, I think that's down here. Okay. Oberon Geller destroyed or something the stone pillar. Because he doesn't get the idol yet. Thank you, just gonna here for a minute to drink some water. Man, Steam used to recommend you hella porno games because you played Skyrim. You like games with narratives? Check out Gooning Simulator 24. Yeah, man, I can't believe they're already up to 24 on that. So curious. Maybe steal? Could steal only the lifespan of the... All it did was take and give lifespan. That's all it did. That's all it could do. Anybody else recommended Gooning Simulator 24? I don't know if I've ever been truly recommended the porno games on Steam. By the way, welcome back from our ad break. Talking about strange Steam recommendations. The myth. Somebody created the myth of the Tower Dweller. So for centuries. It ain't no way that Oberon Geller did this. There's no way. There's no way he's been here for a long time ago. There's no way. Created the myth of the Tower Dweller. So for centuries, the villagers would give the something something command. The take matter lifespan command. Take matter lifespan. It's alphabetical, girl. You can do it. And then someone's got to be ancient here. I think maybe Lavumata has lived here a very long time. If she's a guardian of the children, would take their lifespan for themselves. Oh. Would increase their lifespan? Wait, were they saying give? No. No, they would take their lifespan for themselves. I'm gonna say that. We'll see how much of this it tells me is wrong. They're gobbling up these lifespans. Alrighty. I think it's freaking Lavumata. I think she's behind this. She's the one that wants to preserve the old ways. Lavumata. Did she find the golden idol? She found the golden idol. Let's say that. It could only be used with a... voice command. Right? And it could... something, only the something of the something. It could destroy, found, give, kill, obtain, steal, take, target. Could it target something? It could only blank the something of the something. It's gotta be this lifespan thing. It could take only the lifespan of the something villagers. I know so much of this is going to be wrong. Oh, have you been recommended Cleaning Simulator? You played Goat Simulator. Heard Goat Simulator is a lot of fun. There's a lot of simulator games out there. I feel like it was a big trend 4 or 5 years ago. I know Power Washing Simulator is really big now still. Rival the ship. I'm gonna slap Lavumata's name in here as well. Now we need some phrases. The villagers. Lavumata found the golden idol. It could only be used with a voice command, and it could take only the lifespan of the... Or could it only take the command of something? Therefore, Lavumata created a myth of the Tower Dwellers, so for centuries the villagers would... Lavumata was the one who gave the kids... Lavumata gave the children the tiles that they had to arrange in order that showed that their people were once banished and then brought to this place, and this sentinel told them the magic words you have to say to the tower. It's Lavumata all the way down. This woman is evil. And she's preparing these children to sacrifice themselves. You have a guess? You can't wait to see it's right. Man. I wish I had the word young villagers or something. I'm gonna say just put this in there. So a lot of it's wrong. Freaking Lavumata. Who would have thought she's a guardian of the children? But I think she found that damn idol a long time ago, and she is way older. Probably 300 years old or so. She found the golden idol. It could only be used with a voice command, and it could... something. Something lifespan for themselves. What do you your thoughts, Twaffle? What are your thoughts about this long time ago sector? I'm gonna put myself up here. What do you think about this long time ago? I want to go back to see what's going on. The thing has been destroyed. And Lavumata is pissed off. Stop him. You have no idea what you've done. I would have dealt with them. We could have continued to preserve our way of life with me as your protector. You know. Go back. They may still attack us. Just let them leave. The most important thing is that nobody was hurt. We will deal with Lavu later. So, like, Lavu is screwing stuff up. We have given him his most dangerous device I know of. Man. Wait, you think you're wrong? You think you're wrong for real, Twafo? Maybe it's obtained their lifespan for themselves. Take matter lifespan, and Lavumata would obtain their lifespan for themselves. I think Lavumata's evil as hell. Evil as hell. You weren't gonna recommend Cleaning Simulator. Oh, you had heard about it here. Interesting. Yeah, it's a very interesting game. I mean, I do love cleaning myself. Now let's keep plugging away at things. Let's keep brain blasting. I want to see if I can fill in maybe this bottom scroll. While in the tower, the golden idol could maybe like targets only the lifespan of the bridge speaker. Where's my bridge? Bridge. And do I have a speaker? A speaker. That's not right. I just know it's gotta be take matter lifespan, give matter lifespan, and give tool. I know it. Cleaning games could be really fun and chill. You mainly play a janitor in Space Station 14. Was that the one that's like a... were you telling me about some sort of online role-playing game? There was two ones I think you've told me about, Twaffo. One, aside from Final Fantasy 14 RPG, you know, we know that one. There's maybe that one, and then there was another one where you, when I was playing Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom, you were like, there's this online RPG that's like kind of roleplay centric, where you're dinosaurs and people get really mad when you're not roleplaying the dinosaur, right? Or that might have been a fighting game. I can't recall, but it did sound very funny. I like when people take roleplay very seriously. Let me make sure I'm not screwing up the most basic stuff. Take matter lifespan and give matter lifespan. Okay? Tegana is give. Nagana is take. I know lifespan is Gad, and I know matter is Bryn. Right? Bryn? Where's my Bryn? Yep, it's matter. Okay. Tegana is give, and then Tresno is tool. This side is 100% correct. I have more than 3 things wrong here. So let's see. Steal. Take. Targets. Give. Kill. While in the tower, the... There's enough of this is wrong. Well, wait, the golden idol doesn't hear it, right? While it is also introduced to the first... Oh, wait, no. The idol doesn't hear anything. The idol doesn't hear it. It's the machine that hears it. While in the tower, I'm gonna say that it's the golden idol still, because that's the thing that makes sense to me. The golden idol. Okay, so you do play that dinosaur game sometimes. That sounded so cool. Space Station 14 is like you're on a space station and there's a bunch of people and everyone is supposed to do their job, but then a calamity happens and everything blows up. Clown spiders show up, or like scientists mess up an experiment and half the station is evaporated or something. I see. Interesting. And then you get to be a janitor in that. You know, it's fun to do odd jobs, isn't it? Like me, I'm being a detective right now. Ball in the tower. Man. Maybe we'll focus on something else. I'm going to say that Lavumata. Thanks, Manny. We do seem to be seeing a few of those weird, like, buy viewers here bots. I think that Lavumata released Zubiri Kara from a prison, and they followed the celebrating someone. Oh, probably those dillweeds, Cloudsley and Geller. This something went to the tower. And verb somebody and were rewarded with an item. However, prior to that, somebody had used take tool. It's got to be releasing somebody from prison. Someone had used take tool command and had obtained the golden idol. So I know that Lavu had that golden idol. Lavumata. Was it Lavumata who let him out of prison? Let me double check and make sure that that's Lavumata and not Koala. We're gonna flick ourselves over to the daylight. That's Lavumata right there. Those bots are popping up everywhere. Have you all seen those bots on other streams, by the way? I am curious. Lavumata used give tool. Give tool command. The something went to the tower and someone. And were rewarded with something. Maybe they were rewarded with riches. But prior to that, oh, could it be the foreign visitors? The foreign visitors went to the tower. And did something to someone. They took it, they stole it, they destroyed someone, they found someone. They found someone and they were rewarded with what? Information? Lavu told them. Lavu had to tell them. Lavu had to tell them about the symbol. So, is there information they can give? Because it's not riches. Myth. Well, were they rewarded with myth? With myth. I'm going to say they were rewarded with riches. Okay. They found Lavu there, I'm pretty sure, because she was there to steal that damn thing. That's why they found her there, because she went there to take the thing. After the ship arrives. They follow the celebrating visitors, maybe? Oh, I'm so wrong! Seems like every stream you clicked on has had at least one bot in the last while. We getting the stinky old bots again? Yeah, we're getting like 1 or 2 coming in now and then. The other day we had like 5 come in, one after another. It was strange. That was kind of weird and funny. Like, surely somebody's gonna click on a robot on a link if it's on a robot site, right? Oh wait. Slavu already know how to operate this thing? This is all wrong, man. I think my assumptions are wrong. They're pretty damn wrong, dude. Man. Do you have to manually report things like that? Usually we ban the person, but it is also good to report a bot and be like, this is a bot, so it can get removed from Twitch. I'm gonna crack into a hint, because my brain is on fire. I may not be able to beat this game tonight. I'm really hoping I can, though. We got ourselves Pip. I almost put that for Pipe. That would have been embarrassing. That's Oscar. We got Meowee. There's a dagger here. That's Rose. That's a water snake. That's a watch. That old bastard Edmund. Because all this crap happening on the island, Edmund gets the thing. That's Jonathan, that's a flask, and that's Maurice. So let's see what we can ask about. The events in the tunnel, the events after the ship arrived, and the events a long time ago. I think probably let's try to figure out the events after the ship arrived. Imagine this, my friend. It looks like the foreign visitors blew up the Tower Dweller, but did not retrieve the idol. Oh, it does look like they blew it up. With the bomb that they're making. Cloudsley's making a bomb. Interesting. So, Oberon Geller knows that there's a dweller in the tower that takes a life out of you, so he knew about this. So he went to go destroy the automaton in the tower to get the idol. He makes Cloudsley make a bomb for him because Cloudsley can't do anything else because he's a fool. So they destroy the automaton, but there's no idol there. And they probably do it from over 15 feet away to blow it up. Okay. Geller and Cloudsley destroy the automaton after Lavu takes the idol. Someone must have already taken it using the instructions provided by the poor imprisoned prince. Translating these instructions would likely help. I'm glad the noble warrior acquired that rope to help the boy out of his trouble. Interesting. A rock for a hem is a rock well spent. Who does he give a rock to? Somebody's getting a cool rock. Okay. So, Cloudsley gets a rock from Giant G, and then Giant G uses... Giant G is actually the one that rescues Zubiri. Freaking heck, dude, I can't believe it. Oh, Giant G, you're a good guy, Giant G. interesting. Hi, Alex. It speaks to the damn motive, doesn't it? Because Giant G's a good guy. Kind of. Well enough. Just to mail your report thing. Yeah, you always have to wonder what kind of geniuses make these hard-ass games. Dude, I wonder how long it took to make this game. Honestly, I bet, like... I bet it took years to make this game just to parse out the mystery alone. They didn't find Lavumata. They actually just blew up the Tower Dweller. They destroyed it. The foreign visitors went to the tower and destroyed the Tower Dweller and were rewarded with what? Riches? But before that, Lavumata used Give Tool command and obtained the Golden Idol. Giant G released Zubiri Kara from the prison, and they followed the celebrating villagers? Okay. The villagers are delighted. The Tower Dweller has been destroyed. Interesting. Well, now that we know that they're celebrating that, let's go see how everyone is doing. They haven't destroyed it yet in this timeline. The Dweller is still there, so they haven't blown anything else yet. Did they celebrate with the flowers and stuff? Fascinating, fascinating. You wonder if it's easier to start with a mystery and then find a way to make solving it fun. Or if they were changing the mystery to better suit the more enjoyable exploration. I bet it's really recursive and it's like... First starting off with, I have a really cool idea for a mystery. Let's delve into the history of 1740 to 1790. And let's do some weird alchemical stuff. Probably started off with that idea and then worked from there. Yeah, the pendulum hitting cool answer and cool way to solve it. Just back and forth. Exactly. Hello, high electrical temperature. This DLC is chef's kiss, let me tell you. It is chef's kiss. A long time ago, someone found the golden idol. It could only be used with a voice command, and it could only take the lifespan of... It ain't the speaker villagers. Who could it take the lifespan of? Therefore, she created the myth of the Tower Dweller. So for centuries, villagers would give the take matter lifespan command. And Lavumata would like take their lifespan for themselves, steal their lifespan for themselves, something. What is the word? This drives me nuts. It's like something villagers, right? It's gotta be something villagers. Can't believe she's been rearing up generations of people to take their life. Are the other adults in on this? Is the other, like, council in on this? It drives me nuts, dude. That's why I think everyone was just in on it, because, like, that guy was saying, in a few generations, I could figure out how to make, these vegetables work, you know? Man. I wonder if he's in on things, specifically Kruplu Zarno. Like, did they get there first? I'm gonna just mess around and see. It's the lifespan of the something villagers. Lifespan of the hostage villagers. It's gonna tell me that everything is wrong. I will figure you out someday, mysterious game. More than 3 things are wrong with my idea. Yeah, the environmental storytelling has been so sick. I love it. Man. I love it so much. This game is so good. I'm gonna say Oberon Geller took Lavumata. No, we didn't actually take Lavumata. It was Kula Sterna as a hostage. And then I think Zubiri. Did Zubiri take the idol away? Yeah, I think he did. Zubiri Kara took it away. Alright, let's just try to fill this in. Zubiri Kara took the idol. Someone disarmed Lavumata. And then Kara took the idol. Let's go look at this scene down here. Gotta go to the present time. Okay, I think my guy, Giant G. I think Giant G is the man, dude. He is the man. Giant G, I think, disarmed Lavumata. Ad break starts in about 20 seconds, by the way. Do we have Sentinel's a word? Oh my god, you're right. Sentinel could be a word. You're right. Sentinel could be a word up in here. Let's see. Sentinel should be a word. I have speaker and stone. Sentinel should be in here. Foreign visitor, riches, tool, command, golden idol, prison, villagers. Sentinel doesn't seem to be a word I can... Because it should be the ancient sentinel or something. Giant G. Shoutouts to that Giant G. Let's get that golden idol over here. Surrender the golden idol. Somebody used the golden idol on something to try to do something. What was she using the golden idol? Lavumata has the golden idol. What was she trying to do with it? What state is it in currently? Currently it's in Destroy Bridge, and I'm pretty sure that was the... Well... To do destroy, to do take matter, don't you have to do something first? Oh, we're gonna have to think back to the original crap in this game. Jesus H. I think you have to do... No, you have to follow a red spell. No, you have to do blue and then red. So, is this a blue spell or is this a red spell? You have to do a hook before you do... No, you have to do a dot hook before you can do a hook. So were 2 spells done in quick succession? I swear to God, this stuff is going to make me look like I'm out of my mind. I'm going to look back at this and be like, what the heck? Sometimes I look at my journals and I'm like, what is this? Is this, you know, one of my journals about what's going on in my life? And then I'll see stuff like, Beep, bol, boli, ket, ibazur, utusuk, suki, biket, biket, ibazur. Now, ibazur makes a lot of sense because Ib must be half a bazur. Somebody used the golden idol on something to try to probably get rid of the foreign visitors, if I had to guess. She might have used the golden idol on the pillar to, like, destroy the golden... But let's say, put it in there, why not? The stone pillar. Try to kill those foreign visitors. Damn, I'm close. Oh, you can't see this also. I'm close as hell, though. Ah, yes, the one summer I only spoke in tongues, yes. I am 1 or 2 words off. So, what did she just try to use the thing on? What in place is going on? You have more powers than mind reading? Yes, it works. It's amazing. Do not dare follow us unless you want to witness more of my deadly powers. Albert, we're leaving. What did you use your powers on? See, she has damaged the pillar down here. That's why I think she did damage the stone pillar. Let's try and what? Giant G disarmed Lava Mata, and Zubiri Kara took the golden idol. Then Oberon and Geller took Sterna as a hostage. Zubiri Kara surrendered the golden idol. And Oberon Keller destroyed the stone pillar and left. So close, man. Two or fewer things are wrong. I'm so close to that motive. Yeah, that is funny, Smee. I think part of the thing for new game every Thursday was suggesting things that would have been a little more low stakes, something that would take less time to solve, and I'm like, goo. Man. I'm so close. I know Geller destroyed that pillar. He used take matter on it. So what is wrong here on what happened in this tunnel? It's really dang good, though. This is a dang good game. I'm beating it tonight, too. You better believe. I thought for sure I was not going to get this thing tonight, but I'm going to get it. I know I'm just inches away from getting this game. Because I perceive everything and I understand everything. Wait, I love that Tiny's like, whoa. I get it, dude. I get it. I get this game. I understand everything about this game. I feel like my brain is getting bigger and juicier by the second. Okay, what word do you think it is, Twaffle? I'll let you hop in. Imagine if you're not wrong. Yeah, what word do you think is wrong? She uses the golden idol on something to try to... Do you think he destroyed the stone bridge? He did. Oh, the stone bridge. Oh. Twaffo. Smarty pants over there. Your brain is busting out of your skull right now. So huge is that brain. That's incredible. You're right. He didn't want to destroy the pillar. He wanted to destroy the bridge. We got it. Thank God. I kept missing that. You got it. Enormous brain power going on, Twaffo. That would have taken me another hour to see. Yeah, your brain just went kind of squeaked in another wrinkle in there. Alrighty. While in the tower, the golden idol could something only the something of the something. Something's going on with what the golden idol can do. I really want to fill out this one, so I'm going to put myself up here. I know everything is here is correct. I know it because I know how this damn golden idol works. I made it myself. I made the golden idol. I made this game. I'm just kidding. That's not true. But I feel like I know it so intimately that I've got to be right about this. But I am wrong about this here. While in the tower, the golden idol could, like, respond? No. Could... I was thinking take only the lifespan. But let me just... Of the something speaker. The villager speaker. I'm going to do that and it's going to be wrong. So, more than two things are incorrect. More than two things are incorrect. Sorry, the camera keeps whacking around. Could target the lifespan of the villager speaker. I'm just gonna... Could kill, could destroy, it's gotta be you heard for Valentine's Day the makers of this game did a contest and somebody won a real functional golden, and it was body safe as well. It was body safe as well. A golden Tina emo? Okay, so the golden Tina. This game, honestly, I don't know if it will live on in infamy. We'll see. This might be one of those games where it becomes like the Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Cocoon of whatever I want to talk about. Like, I'm like, oh my god, guys, this reminds me so much of the Golden Idol. Somebody got killed, this reminds me of the Golden Idol. Oh my god, that's golden, it reminds me of the Golden Idol. Maybe it's like the voice. Maybe it's like the voice of like the bridge speaker. Because they're on a bridge. And here's the thing. I think this has to do something with the intel. I think this is important. Not this one. This one. I've discovered an intact... Do you think she was writing this? I've discovered an intact universal transfer device in the destroyed city of Xenopolis after the cleansing. However, the device is out of reach. I can operate it remotely. So this is her. Damn, this is her? I can operate remotely. The ancient automaton has retained acute hearing. Our ancestors have been very cunning and implemented no restrictions. The automaton aims the device only at the one who issues the vocal instructions. It doesn't respond to the commands of targets given below the age of 15. That's gotta be it. The golden idol could blank only the... Damn it. Of the speaking target? No, target's a blue word. Oh, voice command. Where's my voice command? Okay, we're getting closer. Target only the speaker of the voice command. Ah! Damn it! Okay, we're very close to beating this game. I should have known that this had to do with this because we got the information about Nagana from this area. I should have known that this scroll has to do with that. Okay. Now, a long time ago, Lavumata found the golden idol. I discovered intact universal transfer device in the destroyed city of Xenopolis after the cleansing. It could only be used with a voice command, and it could only... Maybe this stuff is... Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, maybe this is the stuff that's wrong. And it could target only the speaker of the voice command. Oh, piss. Piss and poop. Peepees and poopies. It could be used only with a voice command, and it could target only the speaker of the voice command. We're closer. We're closer. Oh, okay, that's correct. Hold on, it could maybe like does lifespan fit in here? There's 2 or less things wrong. 2 or less things wrong. Okay. What was the word that I had in here before? Only the speaker. Only the speaker. Therefore, Lavumata created the myth of the Tower Dweller, so for centuries the villagers would give the Take Matter Lifespan command, and Lavumata would... Oh, freaking obtained? God damn it. I used the wrong verb! When Lavumata discovered that Zubiri knew the override codes, she quickly went to the tower, and instead of giving the self-destruct command, instructed the ancient Lemurian automaton to give the golden idol to her. Because she knew Zubiri could destroy it himself. She knew it would destroy it. Damn, dude. What's gonna happen to Lavumata? Zubiri, we want you to replace Mata in the council and share your knowledge with the village. He is becoming too powerful. Perhaps I should stop him before it's too late. But wait, he can read my mind. He already knows I have these thoughts. I have no choice. I have to act now. And then Cloudsley kills Oberon Geller. Well, they're gonna live out very short lives on this island now that there's... I mean, actually, they could live in peace forever. And in fact, maybe they do. We know that a Lemurian tribe does make it to the shores of England or wherever because they joined that party at the historical house. He was paranoid. He was freaking paranoid. Oh, what's this? Thank you for playing the Lemurian Vampire. You're very welcome. See, is there something for the Spider of Blanca? Oh. Thank you for playing the Spider of Blanca. You're very welcome. I did it! I beat the game! But what is up with the technology, right? Yeah, who put it there? Who made this device, man? I did it! Oh, dang, it's over. I know. We've done it. We beat the game. Yeah, just Putra hanging out by himself. Yeah, maybe Putra will become the next leader of that, of Lanka. They just have a robot. So, like, these ancient people that predates, Lavumata and all of them. Let's see. They were on this island 300 years ago. Like 347 years or something like that. Let me see. That was in the previous chapter. It was written on the wall when, what year it is that they were deliberating. Let's see here. Not in there. Where do they tell you the year? There it is. Okay. 324 years ago. 324 years ago. And we can tell from Cloudsley's notes and crap that it's 1742. So, I'm not write it there. 1742 minus 324. Man, I gotta do some takeaways. Okay. So in 1418, she found the device. In 1418, she found the device. I'm not sure when the city of Xenopolis fell, but it was probably... I mean, look at how busted this place looks. It had to have been well before then. Your new wrinkle is juicing. Do you think they started time over again? Like the Xenos folks? Or do you think like this lady found a way to do it? I'm wondering if like time travel is a part of it. If this was like, you know, like a city of Atlantis kind of thing where ancient peoples had technologies we can't even imagine. Like, did they get to the future and then some stuff happened? That's what I was thinking at the beginning, like... Is this 1742 in our time, or is this 1742... some other measurement? But really, we already did our stuff, our society collapsed, then these people built their society on the ruins of our society. But it, like, the reason why I think it maybe it wasn't like, the reason why I don't think it's like that is there is so much cultural stuff that happens in the main game that's like, well, this is very British. That it's like, could Britain happen again? I don't know. Would they do Britain again? Would anyone want to do that? no offense, but like, would somebody just be like, what? Britain was cool, let's do that. Would it naturally evolve that Britain happens again? You know, I don't know. Although it's not called like Britain, it is called Albion or something like that. It's weird. They've had a bunch of British history books. They're like, oh, we gotta do this. Yeah, is this 1992 in Drakengard or in Nier? We don't know. It's Jurassic Precambrian post-utopian brutalism. Yeah, there you go. Pre-post history, postmodern, prehistoric, Paleolithic futurism. Something like that. Now I can start Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne featuring Dante from Devil May Cry series. Maybe I'll think about it. You've always taken it as a parallel universe. It's called Albion instead of Britain, Aquitania instead of France. Aw, damn, they might have done Britain again. That's what apparently history repeats itself, Rigordon. Apparently. This is a good video game because it makes you think. There's no real answers, are there? There's no real set answers, but we know that the Xenopolis folks have the ability to make. I mean, they made these structures that don't look like structures from our current history, right? Like this strange device that displays information. That's obviously a Jumbotron, but our Jumbotrons don't look like that. They have these bunkers, honestly. So like it could have been an advanced society that knew they were going to collapse or something, created these bunkers, and then fell to ruin. And they also had the power to use the golden idol. My mom brought up a really interesting point when I was talking to her about this on the break. When I went to get the dog. And that is the History Channel's favorite narrative. Could it have been aliens? Could it be aliens? Which is usually it massively discounts the technology of non-Western peoples, pre-modern people, or like their technology, their developments, all this stuff is always discounted by the idea that it could have been aliens. You never know, But, like, the idol does kind of look like an alien. I can't wait, Rigordon, to see this new game. It's going to be so good. Now we're going to do tarot readings so my brain is producing good news. Dude, the tarot readings you get are not going to be good right now. You think the buildings are straight out of 60s college campus architecture? You think it's kind of 60s? Yeah, they didn't even have white people back in the day. How they built this? Yeah. But yeah, mom wouldn't suggest that for the sake of, like, because I didn't even mention that they were, like, people stranded on an island or whatever, and that they were, like, outcast people from another empire or whatever. I didn't mention Britain or whatever. I was like, I don't know how these people who are growing up in these ruins would have this technology. Where did it come from? How do they find it? Who's using it? For what benefit? All that stuff. She was like, well, I mean, like, does it look like the people? And I'm like, it actually looks like an alien. She's like, could be aliens. Could be aliens. Anyway. So what had to have happened, the creation of the Golden Idol, the fall of the society had to have happened pre-1418. But how much before? God only knows. This soundtrack, Twafo, is just Howard Please. Sort of Tutton, Man, I tell you, I love video games. I love that these folks were celebrating the death of, see how they had, I'm sure they had the arm with the idol on it strapped to the stick, and they're like, yay, we did it, we defeated the vampire, the Lemurian vampire is gone. And they're all wearing their, like, things to celebrate. But, very cleverly, Jayan Jin was not celebrating because he was saving our guy from the pit. Let's go back and see the thing that started it off. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. His paranoia got him. The ruins of Xenopolis. Never really touched. It was never really touched in the base game. They never talk about Xenopolis again in the base game. Would it like a neat lore Easter egg having to do with the golden idol and Lemurian? Sure, why not? High electrical temperature, why not? Go on. I'll take a little lore Easter egg having to deal with the Lemurian numbering system. I do remember that our Lemurian friend Patu takes a towel for himself. He takes Biketti. Biketti. But that's because he's of the 11th, I think he's of the 11th house. If you go back to the case with the exploding vase, you can check out the journal. Oh, that's my favorite case. I have written down almost every symbol in that journal. A lot of different symbols for different materials are made up of Lemurian numbers. Oh yeah, I was parsing that out earlier, actually. Like the gold filtering is like 6 and then 7, 67. I was like, guys, what number on the alchemical table is gold? Is it 67? And it's not. I was big mad about it. Because I wanted it to be right. Yeah. Spaghetti is good. You would use that as a title for sure, right? There's a logic to it. Interesting. Very interesting. That's totally right. Well, gold isn't 67, is it? Because, like, you take 6 and 7. Maybe that's 13. Is gold 13? And then you, like, get the gold. Gold filtering. And then the heat and the matter and the this and the that. Maybe in base 12? Oh, well, that would certainly be the system, but I'm not really sure. I can't tell you that I know what base 12 means. Smee! Oh my gosh, 38 months! What would you like to celebrate your resub? I appreciate ya. It's definitely got to do with the elements of time. That's what I was thinking, but then the numbers didn't add up because I don't know what base 12 is. I don't know what 67 is in base 12. Or what even gold's numbers would be in base 12. I don't know how to calculate that. But Smee, thank you so much. It is your birthday week, and we gotta celebrate somehow. Base 10 is how we count. Imagine if we had 12 fingers. I could maybe open that pickle jar a little better if I had 12 fingers. But it doesn't help me with numbers. Sadly, I can't. My brain is spent. You want the tarot? Okay. Let's get the tarot, shall we? Twafo, wait! What is it, Twafo? Is gold close to that in base 12? Twafo's wrinkle is rankling. Let's go, brain wrinkle. Man, what a good-ass game this is. This is such a good game. It's so satisfying. You think base 12, gold is element 79. Gold is 79 on the table. Okay, 10 digits versus 12 before they wrap to the next rank. Y'all do the math for me. So 6 by 12 is 72, and the number next to it was 7. Yeah, I believe it was 7. I'll show you right here. Get my little house. Yeah, the number next to it is Utu. So you have Ib Bazor, which is half 12, and Utu, which is a little house. You have 6 and 7. 67 in base 12 multiplied by 60, or just 6 by 12. 12 times 6 is 72, then add the 7, which is 79. So it is gold. Ooh, I figured. Interesting. And then that symbol is That is decrease gold and then increase gold, or take gold and give golds. So it's taking the gold out of the seawater and then putting it somewhere else. Cool. You and Spoonie share a birthday? That's really cool, Smee. 12 plus 12 now. That's what I can get by, Bill. That's 24 months straight up and down. What would you like to celebrate your 24 months? So they're periodic table numbers, but in base 12, which is messed up in your opinion. Well, that's probably why the city of Xenopolis fell, because those bastards are doing base 12. Doesn't make any damn sense. Spoonie's birthday is coming up too. Can you believe it? So cool. All these cool people born around the same time. You know, Ryan, most importantly, it does speak to the motive. I gotta go to where... I'm gonna go to the place that has one of my favorite songs in it. And one of my favorite songs is this one. It's freaking chilling, dude. I want to hide the dead body, though. Because it is sad to see. This is one of my favorite songs on the soundtrack. Now, let me do this. By the way, the ad break is starting soon, so if you're not subscribed, you might be seeing an ad shortly. For you, Smee, I'm shuffling this deck. You're starting off with these... let me do this. So we can zoom in. So, you've got the Seven of Cups, Smee, starting off for your gaming future, because I don't tell anybody's real future, just the gaming future. You can't sue me if anything bad happens to you. So, you have a variety of options available to you. Or maybe you're feeling pulled in multiple directions when it comes to gaming. So, there's a lot of options out there. You're not really sure which one to go with right now. A lot of fantasies, a lot of daydreams. Whether they're realistic or not, whether you really are going to have time to start a whole new file for Stardew Valley, I'm not sure, but you have a lot of options presented to you on this wonderful birthday. And also, you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which isn't bad. It just means that things are in flux right now. Your time could be very like, oh, I've got all the time in the world. Then you're like, oh, I just remembered I have a huge deadline for this thing. Crap. I need to immediately work on it, you know. So there could be an unexpected change right now in your established routines, unexpected changes in finances, health, family, that kind of thing, that might put a little wrinkle in your gaming future. However, the future is bright because you have so many options available to you. No matter what, if it's like, oh, I can't play this game where I sit down on my computer and play this game. Instead, you have the option of playing some mobile stuff, you know? There's always options out there to get something done. Just looking on the bright side of life, you know? Well, this is a good tune. Such good tunes in this one. Thinking ass tunes, I tell you. You're very welcome, Smee. Thank you. I appreciate you. And Bill, for you, let me say that you've made progress, Bill, and also you made it happen. You're out here making everything happen. Incredible. Thank you both for the Prime sub. I do appreciate it. Oh, yeah, that's on fire, definitely. When we play Grim Fandango, we will find out when things are on fire or not. Now, what did he set this thing to? Let me just get my peepers on this. That is heat, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. What was it set to for everybody else? Do we know what it's set to here? No, we can't see. Okay. How does Willard Wright find out how to use this thing? How do they know anything about Lemurian this and that? Numbers and whatnot. Very strange. You're getting it done, Bill, and I am proud of you. Do they have any inkling of how these things work, I wonder? They just like occult stuff. I don't know if they know anything about like Lemurian this and that. They're just weirdos, including Lazarus. What a weirdo. and a bastard. Video games are great, y'all, and this was a good-ass video game. I have to tell you, this was a really good one. This is probably... Oh, man, it's hard to say... It's hard to think of, like, better mystery narratives than this game. It's so good. Dude, I loved it when Peter Batley blasted his uncle with a cannon. Probably didn't even know that was his uncle. Probably just like, some thief's trying to steal my wife. I would fight a tiger for her, so I'm getting a cannon in a poker game, and I'm killing this guy. I think he might have known, because he first warned off his uncle when he knew he was his uncle. It was like, this woman's not age appropriate for a wife for you, so why don't you move on to somebody your own age, you know? If you're a bad guy in this game, yes, you will die at the hands of the dumbest person you know. I mean, Oberon Geller died at the hands of Cloudsley. How did, do we know how Albert Cloudsley died? That dumb bastard. How did Albert Cloudsley die? Because he is pretty dumb. He probably died peacefully, sadly. But yeah. Sebastian Cloudsley died in a very embarrassing way. I got a question for you, High Electrical. Hold on. And everybody else, I want opinions. Alright? Sebastian Cloudsley died. He fell off a horse while hunting. Okay? He fell off this horse specifically while hunting. Did he then walk back to bed, lay down, and die? That doesn't make any sense to me. He sustained a serious brain injury. What I was trying to figure it out on the community wiki, but it kept saying stuff about the DLC, so I couldn't like stick around to look at anything. I was like, I don't know about this DLC stuff. I'm not there yet. I wanted to know, how did he walk his ass back to bed? He had a severe traumatic brain injury. Did he walk back? Does this look like he could walk back to you, Pine, though? He's got blood coming out of his eyes and mouth. He walked back into his house, all the way back. This man is a human gusher. Like, how did he go back? Sometimes I don't notice. I guess he fell off. He's like, ooh, I don't feel so good. I'll go lay down. And he lay down and died. You're looking at that? Yeah, you're considered theoretical. Consider this. How did this guy fall off of a horse outside, walk all the way back, and then die in his bed? That I don't get. I'm not so sure about that. But having him dead outside wouldn't provide the game creators with the same, like, narrative storytelling they could tell? You want to appear in that, but they're like, damn you, horse! I can't believe you threw me off. I'm going back inside. This sucks. Man. Maybe he goes inside, orders his servant to call a doctor, lies down to wait, and then dies. That's very possible, yeah. He is the lord of the house. He could have had one of his hunting guys also help him back inside, like, I'm not well, go call for a doctor or whatever. I just thought he was maybe hunting alone, but, like, people very rarely hunt alone, now that I think of it. Our Lurky says base 12, you divide the numbers by 12 to get the 12s column. 79 divided by 12 is 6. Then multiply the remaining decimal by 12 to convert it back to the 1s column. 7. Oh, a little mathematicals for you. I appreciate it. That's great. Thank you, Lurky. Damn. This is a good-ass video game. And I am so glad that I had that inkling about it being the element for gold. That, thank you, I appreciate high electrical temperature for confirming that. They could create anything. In fact, I do believe Lava says it is a universal creation device. I think it's very interesting in her journaly stuff here. Lava says It's a universal transfer device. Damn, I can't believe they knew about gold and its actual, like, there was already a periodic table of elements in Xenopolis. They had the periodic table. You're gonna go up to some guy you don't like and create plutonium in his backside, you think? Oh, you read that after you played the game. You wouldn't have figured it out on your own? I'm telling you, this game was made for my brain, high electrical. Because I was like, there are symbols in here. I recognized Utu and Ibazur from the tiles in the room. And when I saw the tiles in the room, I was like, wait, that's lined up with the thing from Cloudsley's journal. What could it mean? No. Which makes me think. Nine. No, it can't be 9. Yeah, it's 8. Okay. What number is oxygen? Because one of the vacuum symbols is when he does Christ, what is this one? Take, and then he does 4 and 4, which is 8. Oxygen's 8. B-word! What's up, B-words? He was taking oxygen. His second vacuum spell, which was a success, was take oxygen. Let me show you right here in my notes. Oh wait, this is the... Oh God, Jesus Christ, here it is. Decrease oxygen. Alright, I have beat the pants off this game now. No, I haven't played Chance of Sonar. I have not. I have heard that it is a really good mind-bending game. I want to try Obra Dinn, but oh wait, I think Chance of Sonar is on my list for this Try It Thursday dealio. Let's see. Let's see if Sonar is on here. You think it's on the list? Oh my God, let's see when. Okay. Yo, it's in 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in 5 weeks. Jackie, aka Cavalupa Mortis, and also Asan Kia recommended the Chance of Sonar. Perfect timing! So I'm going to be playing next week World of Horror. The week after that, I might try out either Snacko, which I have a key for, or Baldur's Gate 3, which I might move up on the list. Ghost Trick is after that, Fallout New Vegas, and then Chance of Sonar. I'm gonna lose my mind, high electrical temperature, and I hope you'll be around for that. Me losing my mind, and also me playing Chance of Sonar. Let me put these 10 of Pentacles away. I'm so thrilled, man.